A wild name at that one, but the Eddy Gordo versus Reina should be an interesting matchup, especially as Foxon. I'm not gonna lie, I have been playing Eddy lately. Shame to admit though.
Oh, nah, we need more commentators that know what the hell Eddy's doing, because nobody plays this character on the commentary squad. I tell you what, other than Spiro Jin, he's been rocking out in the Buffalo scene. Shout outs to the boy.
Understandable. Off the 1-2, you do need to watch out for, especially off a lunging brush fire. Able to break Stonehead though.
Chilling on that back one, man. He lunging brush fire, just as you say it, and yes, still a launching heat dash. Must be nice.
Ab off a Negativa into the shoulder bash at that one. Ventus looking clean with it. I do need to remind myself that whatever stacks you have do not carry over into the next round. That's fine though. Watch out the overhead. Instant grab, heat engage.
You know, maybe Eddy just needs to become the Prime Minister of Brazil or something like that to be able to keep his stacks. I hear that's how it gets done. Ooh, relax for 3. We ain't relaxing after that.
Nope. Off a 2-4-4 with Negativa. Also up a Bananera. Up a 1 stack of Menjinga to watch out for it.
Oh, didn't get the hit confirm on the Sentai transition and did not survive the trade. That's a damn shame. Definitely could have used that heat engager.
Which is really unfortunate. Most of this damage is just coming off a counter and another heat engage for your troubles. Obviously not looking too clean with it, except watch out. GCS4 could have been real nasty there, but not off the gut check.
Okay, nice little ducks there. Chillin'. Little duck delay. Sidestep right. Ooh, yeah, out of there with the Mirage.
Out of a 3-3 to watch out for, and then off a Negativa. The shoulder lamp also. A Bananero one to follow up with it. And still a lot of chip pressure headed Gigglebot's way.
Ooh, guaranteed off that, and then the wall splat as well. You understand where those 6 Dragon Balls came from. Gigglebot could really use a wish right now.
Goodness, I hear that, and tell me why I got instant PTSD flashbacks. You know that one B.O.B. song with, who was it? Haley from Paramore? Wish right now, wish right now. Yes, thank you.
Oh, we do these things purposefully.
Well, yes, 100%.
We do it out here.
Do we, though?
We do. I do it. I do it. I do it. $50 into the Matcherino from Anana Moose. God bless you, say. Yo, bless you. You have blessed us this evening. For Tekken Never Sleeps, number 119. Already $82 in the pot. It's looking like a movie. We're trying to get some of these homies incentivized to make it out to Vegas in a few weeks. Let's see if Ventus is going to be on that trip.
Hey, not only that, I got a couple events coming up we got to think about right besides Evo. DIY and then Chain Shift right around the corner for my SoCal friends. Yo, it's a packed and stacked June if we're being very real about it.
Technical Challenger, let's not forget.
That is true. Ooh, wait a minute.
Under the 3-3. I watched enough of the 3-3-3 Eddy bot to know that string a mile away.
Exactly. If you're not ducking, you're not trying. Where's the heat? But still, off of that. Pop it for your own heat engage. Now Gigglebot, at least another duck under. Watch out for back leg.
A little odd on the combo here. Still got Tornado, though. Finished it off with the heat smash. And that's the first bubble on the board for the Giggly one.
Nice. Good adjustments, especially off these Eddy mix-ups that we do need to be careful about. I was expecting just down back 2 off of that one coming into it from Ventus, but not off the leg.
Ooh. We see those back 3s, but if you're not going to hit confirm it, all right, that'll work.
Yeah.
Back 1-4, that's like 60 damage for all of that.
Listen, if it works, it works. Mostly jab work again off the crouch grab heat engage. Off of Ventus. One stack of Menjinga on your side, but now Gigglebot still trying to use heat to the best of their abilities too, especially just off a low riser.
Ooh, down 2, way too far away. Tried to finish off the string. Doesn't get the G-Clef cannon in the middle. Need more reward for the risk.
2-4 coming in from Ventus too, and a Bananera doesn't even need it. Round 3 though, what's our starter options?
Chill. There we go. No finish on the flash punch.
Interesting. Counter damage though. Now just watch off the lows instead. Nice.
Oh, we're snatching jewels. Oh, we're snatching chains.
Listen, run the pockets. They better be empty by the time I get there. 40 damage off the rip though. Now just having to press off of pressure.
Oh,
lunging bushfire doesn't hit.
That was crazy work with that evasive backstep and still got it. Beautiful work. No panic in sight.
Uh-oh. Lunge again. Obviously not going to check you on that one, especially off another low. But sidestep it. Still getting hit off a chip.
all about pokes for Ventus right now. Not really super extending at the moment, but the back 1-4 mix is very vital.
Uh-oh. 4-4 to start off with. Okay.
There it is with the heat. Got the heat dash, but drops it. Tragic.
Hey, 3-3 just straight in the Bananera. Mix up the follow-up with it. Another low for your troubles. Squeak on that one. Final round, and Ventus holding set point here in pools.
Force right there. Making sure that you get 14 frame punish. Oh, maybe he tried to kip up there. Ventus had the Okies.
Uh-oh. Just here to follow up with. Still up a Bananera with the transition mix-up. Gigglebot, good interrupt. Know that you're negative $1 billion on that one.
Yup. Go into the transition is usually really good in the case where they hit immediate timing, but then you know that delay comes through. We're about tied up on the life lead. Doesn't finish with the Sentai heat dash again. Unbreakable throw. Oh my god.
Okay, launch into it, carry up, cross the one, and still just up P3 to follow up with power of the ancestors coming in clutch for Ventus.
We're alive. But for how long? Now notice, none of that heat meter is going to be left. You're going to get up off the ground. You're not going to be able to do anything with that. Just the toast of Tapp right here.
Wait a minute. Sentai.
What?
One good low is all it takes to be able to tie it up here. Never say never, Foxhound. Hate gone, but not the will to live.
Those cheeks. Never, never, never getting back together. Lord have mercy.
We're just throwing out all the hits today. Goodness.
It is what it is, you know. I cannot believe that Jewel Snatcher hit from that far away. Eddy got long legs, but I do not think I flag on the play. Referee, can we get an instant replay on it? Possibly.
Maybe. Perhaps. I can only think of one sport that's active right now besides hockey, and it's baseball. Technically, we don't even have refs, we just have umpires.
The NBA Finals, excuse you.
Oh my god, hey, don't remind me.
You're going down for that one. Don't let Acoustics or Yipes find out. Oh, man.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna say it right now as a Lakers fan, I hope the Knicks lose. Oops, who said that? That wasn't me, that was the win.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect hatred. What I don't respect is ignorance.
My fault, gang. I did not remember. The logo, watch on the headbutt. Nah, grab, can't break this one.
Ooh. Nice. Down 4-1-1, of course. The classic down jab. First perfect of the night.
And round two, also you have to watch out for it, but not instantly on a negativa. Get the heat engage and off a guaranteed chip pressure following up with it. Off the two.
Ooh, there it is. Finally got the back 3-3 counter hit confirmed. 1 for 5. It's not about the ones I didn't get, it's about the one I did and the advantage I got off.
If it's not the ones, it's 2 more, at least for flinching here, especially off a little back 3-3 to follow up with again. Thank
perfect
you.
For perfect, band for band, code of Hammurabi, and eye for an eye. I see you.
Bar for bar, capoeira for... Yeah, you know what? We'll figure out the fighting style a little bit later with Reina. Have another load to follow up with. One stack of Manjinga on the board. Instant run up. Gets it done up off of 2 hits. Ooh!
I believe Reina's fighting style is daddy issues.
Oh, well, we're not wrong, but you're not right either.
You definitely cannot be present there. Whoa! Maybe that was a 4-4-3 we were looking for. Not sure. All I do know is Ventus on set point here, but a beautiful blessing already for giving us game 3.
Goodness, again,
we got another one.
Started off, just that nice look down back 2 to follow up with it. So you have to hit, but not. Heat engage off the wall pressure again following up with 3-3s headed your way and off a negativa.
I like that. Okay, left-handed. We're not ducking the 3rd hit yet. We've seen it quite a few times. Ugh.
Whoa. That counter damage, of course, Gigglebot. Spawned in turn off a more heat pressure. Ventus, though, took that a little personal. Drops it momentarily, though. Tried it off the lunge again.
That was a mid. I'm just saying. That mid was heavily evaded. Gigglebot trying to push Ventus back into the boardwalk. Oh my god, why didn't I launch?
Hey, Stone had broken out of again off the side of Ventus, and now just trying to jab it out. No, Gigglebot puts it to final round.
Woo! Stepping to the right, Now you going night-night. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness. Right foot, left foot, turn with it, press with it though. Heat engage to follow up with it again, and off the heat engage, crouch grab.
Turn it up.
There's no way you sidestep that. The negativa from the banana stance transition is just as wild, and another low to follow up with a Gigglebot. Pressure off of 2.
Ducking. Gigglebot caught ya. Pushing you back. Dear Lord, be careful here. Against the odds.
Woo.
Game 1, no round brown from Ventus and Gigglebot. Taking it
by Ogre, and nothing was explained. So when you think about it, she's still alive.
As is tradition.
Wait a minute. I've seen this before. Is this an Uma Musume reference, Twin?
It could be. I must say, I'm not horsing around like that very often, but I'm seeing it. I see the vision. We got totally different Squid Games out here for us this evening. Oh, and starting off, first counter hit launch with the can. I'm gonna count that as number 1.
She's coming in from back 4. Also, the cans to hit you again. Folks in the chat saying vodka. I knew that was some horse stuff.
Ooh, jab under. Hey, no wall, no extra. marisleepi showing a lot of hesitation.
I mean, true, following Stonehead, that was some dastardly work to follow up with. +2 also in the counter hit damage off the wall. Squidoodle up by 1 so far.
Can you imagine some random hussy run up to you and do the same thing that your old husband used to do to you? No, not even your husband, your father-in-law used to do.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
Jab it off the wall. Now the tornado also. There's 2 pressure coming in off of it. Stonehead break it immediately. marisleepi able to cross out of the wall damage.
The art of fighting without fighting. That's what marisleepis are right here. And we're stepping. We're definitely stepping.
We're not stepping on toes. We're sidestepping. Stepping harder for cans. Light cannon to follow up with it. Not a lot of those. If it ain't alley kicks, most certainly Jun to hit.
Cannot get hit by that one. That's the classic. Sidestep left into the honeybee stinger. Down 4-2 straight off the bat. 6-7 on the damage.
Oh my goodness. That's what you trust, but no! Duck check, counter damage, 3 hit piece. I mean, it's a little modest, but if it works, it works. Can't follow it up off a sweep, though.
We got the sabaki off rip from Wake Up. 3 of them things. There we go. I respect it.
Turn to 4. Low parry that. That's understandable.
Put it on the table.
Oh! The launch again? Oh no. I figured. That's not even scaled. That is counter hit damage. Fox, now what's the category say on this one?
It's gonna say alive.
Okay. For now, at least. Off the run-up. They looked it up off a chip damage, but low in the cans. marisleepi able to put it up by 1 in a round 4.
That's number 4. Only one of them were counter hits so far. I've been taking a look at those cans, and cannot be doing neutral guard versus Asuka or Jun.
Listen, it's can heat. Once you crack that open, have a fun time with that one. Trying for Stonehead, but nah, heat engage. That's full build off a meter though with light.
The dragon fires coming straight from marisleepi, but nothing you can do about this when you went into the genjutsu stance, and that's all she wrote. Now, still gonna be alive, of course. Floor not getting broken, still a possibility, and that gold medal is shining.
Shine bright, like a damn diamond. Can't even sidestep to avoid damage though, Sabaki! marisleepi carry over with the damage. And rage art for rage art.
Respect. You gave me a free ticket to see your movie. Why don't I show you the last one you ever gonna see? Boom.
Woo! It's $3.99. I hope you enjoy those movie tickets at a premium. marisleepi though, here in pools, I'm gonna put it 1 up so far against Squidoodle.
Classy Jun. I have a feeling that if Jun was still alive in 2026, she would have blue hair.
Really? What made you say blue? I was thinking like ginger, or like maybe a platinum balayage or something.
Ginger hair? Is that like the color of the root? What is ginger hair?
What do you mean? Like orange hair?
What does that
ginger.
Mean? Orange?
Yeah.
Orange?
I mean, is orange not ginger? Am I tweaking?
I was under the impression that Ginger was like red hair and freckles.
No, just like a hair color too.
The hair color is called Ginger?
Okay. I'm trying to figure it out here because whenever I go to my
Ginger is
stylist, it's like,
orange?
hey, do you want some hair dye? And she says ginger. I assume it's the hair color.
All right, well, truly and honestly, I am actually colorblind. So this is gonna have to be a conversation that I have with my wife and a couple of boxes of Manic Panic. But another time, another place. Here we are, game 2 on Yakushima.
It's about to go cross off with a back leg to hit the marisleepi. But nah, I'm in a tornado. Still off the carryover, drops it momentarily, and now he's trying to follow up with the shimmy. Let it rock though off the counter hit damage. 1+2.
Like this, the Squidoodle shimmy. Ooh, that was not a punish, but you ate it anyway. Appreciate.
He hit piece. No biscuit involved with it though. Electric shimmy over.
Needed some launch on that and let that get, like, extra combo is what I mean to say from the counter hit war god kick, but it don't matter. We up in the count anyway.
Round 2 on the board though. Here we go. Round start options. Cans up. Nah, be down for 2 instead.
It's giving Sora. I know everybody's saying vodka, but it's giving like Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2.
What in the world makes you think it's Sora from Kingdom Hearts 2?
It's giving.
I'm gonna hold your hand.
I'm not saying it is. I said it's giving. Okay.
But that kind of implies it is, twin.
No, it's giving with like the leg belt and the black with the yellow.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna just mind my business and let's go about our day. Specifically Tekken though. Down for 2. Launch meet launch though. For Squidoodle, it's gonna work almost a little too well.
Okay, run up, maybe heat burst. No, you thought. Imagine if you could walk 180 degrees behind somebody and not have them just roll back into your spleen.
Imagine. Would be great. Would be awesome. Not in this case though. The 1-2 to follow up with it and then tried it again off a low launch. Squidoodle. He's gonna have to eat some counter hit damage momentarily.
Game we play, y'all. There we go. Swung right into it. Another one. That's number 5. No, sorry. That's number 6. Again, only one of them being counter hits.
True. We're going over and under for prize picks here. The world may never know. Off these cans. I'm taking it over though. The launch, but not Squidoodle. Still trying to find a way here, especially just off the heat smash.
Oh, nice. Like the back one there for the wish punish opportunity. marisleepi did get the counter hit and closed it out. Yet another down forward 2 off of the back dashing round start from Squidoodle.
Off your troubles, just straight in a tornado, and then another orbital to follow up with. The lows though, done. Another one. marisleepi can't break this one. One grab.
Step 4 usage, especially when it hits and gets the heat engager. Thank you so much for waking up like that. It's hit it or quit it for Squidoodle.
Squidoodle on Survivor. Mari already on set point here. Okay. Back shimmy. Get the counter damage, but even with the run-ups, no. It's the low parry. Just put down forward 2 again.
Fair. Oh my god. I saw deja vu. I saw the light come before my eyes yet again. But marisleepi came out with it quick.
Okay. Can. Clip just off of some damage there from Chip. Not much to be found though.
Run up hell sweep. Do it again. Oh, you didn't finish it.
Hey, just come up here. Sidestep it. Off a gun. Gun again. One more would be nice. Thank you.
Yo, straight up banger. Back to doing the job that they brought us here to do. We got What's My Name versus The Mail. The Mail. Okay.
Okay, this kind of implies the existence of the postman and the mailbox.
The mail. Ooh, from the Buffalo FGC. Okay. We got a lot of character diversity this evening. And What's My Name rocking the wall standing 3 as well. Not doing the heat burst follow-up. I respect it, even though you didn't get the pickup.
Still off a dirty bubble and able to avoid the grab, but sidestep right? No. Punish immediately. Up a tornado though. Still another orbital launch.
Outstanding one is a Patriot fifth. Already going far on this one. Into debugger. Ooh, cheeky.
Okay. Me personally, I don't think I'll hit that one in turn, but not big boot. Good duck under. Shoulder tackle for your own, and just straight heat. What's my name? That's a lot of counter hit damage avoided into round 1.
Nice work. +5 into the 12 frame mid. Jump back. Want to kiss myself with the windmill. The Don Quixote there. Somebody's been playing around Joey Fury a little bit.
Uh-oh. Listen, some good study ship. We do have to follow under right now. But nah, off of Pistons again. Straight railgun. Off the heat burst. The mail. Hey, stop that. I saw that last tail end to Gigaton swing. I don't like that.
Nah, there is no such... What? Listen, you get hit by a round like that, you deserve every spark on my screen.
I don't know. If you know, you know. I am absolutely terrified to ever see that move pop down. Took too long to follow up with it coming in from What's My Name, though.
True, that was like one of your first Tekken commentaries on CLG.
No, that was actually FlyQuest Fight Series.
FlyQuest.
Such a long time ago, too.
Yeah.
Baby.
You and Spirit's first time.
Uh-oh. Damage, though. Back elbow. And still just off these one jabs. There we go. What's my name? Put another on the board in a round 4.
I'm pretty sure I saw another wind-up starting up there. Cannot think that these Jack players won't, because they will. Ugh. Sending you down.
Tombstone pile driver off the riser, too. But nah, flex on it. Make some noise.
We're making some noise some more. Trying to get all the way over there. Some little full crowd chokey. What's my name? Surviving. Guaranteed follow-up.
Okay. Nice. Let us see him for counter damage, but still can you pick it back up off of that one. Dirty bubble follow-up.
Sit still. This is how Jack runs it. Look at all of that heat. Not finishing the 4-2-3 string. Interesting. No heat done.
Trying to get damage into a lot of these low pokes moving forward. Thank you. Squeaky. With 2. You want to get squeaky clean with it. I'm almost certain it should end with a rage art. Oh no! Okay.
Low key, it still gave pretty good Oki though, so can't even say it was bad.
I can't say anything about that. See you, Planner as the ender. It did work a little too well, if we're being real here.
True. And that's the thing with Seed Planner. You die for it, but you live for it.
Okay. Boom. Rising. Damage still. The watch 1-1 can't find it. It's just mostly Chip just having to follow up with.
What's my name is not really approaching in a way that's making the male scared. We're waking up. Great break on the throw. You needed that. Trust.
I'm not gonna lie. That throw I almost would have been certain would have broken the floor. No one likes to hit off a pile driver. More so the railgun headed your way. 4-hit piece, a little moderate here with the damage. Has to go for the heat here.
There we go. Talk to the hand. And if you can believe it, y'all, that was just game 1. And that's set number 3 for this evening. And we're already at this level. Reminder that we have 293 entrants. And already you see the level of competition that we see consistently in Tekken Never Sleeps.
I'm not gonna lie. TNS has always had a penchant for matches just going insano mode, if you will. Barn burner after barn burner after dang barn burner. I would not be surprised, you know, it sets the bar now. We're only just gonna get higher as the night goes on. Am I wrong here?
You're definitely right about that. We're gonna take it straight over the stratosphere. We're gonna up an RUNNOFT on this one. Oh, brother. What's my name? Gotta come back with it.
Okay, on Pack Pixels. So we have one giant floor break to worry about. On top of 5 floor exploders off our second. A little ridiculous if you ask me, but not. I'm going to Jack 8. Denied. Tried up a big boot again. No throw here, but the lariat absolutely will pop through.
Walking him down with the running 2. That's a damn shame. Man, all of that potential.
It's unfortunate. Damage though. Dirty bubble. Not that armor completely denied.
Getting backhanded straight up. John McElroy. Finishing it off. We like that.
Okay, round 2. Floor blast to worry about also, but not. Trade off your jabs. Big boot to follow up with it. Even then, the mail. A lot of damage you're having to eat just off a left corner here. Hey!
Ooh, no! We're dropping punishment out here. We was just glazing, y'all. Give it up to us.
Uh-oh, flex on him. Back blast to watch out for. Even then, 4-2 again? Okay, understandable. Heat engage. Carry it over.
He dash to be able to keep it. Stuck to there. Missing the combo on the wall is unfortunate. Had that great wall splat and everything. Not reacting to the lows. Oh, we got hop kicks though.
The hop kick. We got those for days here. Heat engage off of pressure. And still, good avoidance off a rail gun. Gut check just off the shoulder shimmy. Floor blast to pop up with.
Forward 1+2 counter hit. It didn't get punished on block earlier, so why not let it rip, especially if it's a counter hit launch.
Hey, Gigaton punch though. I see you out here. Seed planner. And still, off the wake up forward straight in the heat engage. Word for word, bar for bar, grab for, well, grab here.
Ooh, debug 2? I see you. Trying to go for some sequences. We got 16 frame punishment.
Oh my goodness, the damage off of Leo is ridiculous as can be, even just with counters. That's gonna be the male. Try to put it forward, but not. Bring it back down. Broken throw.
We punished that. Thank you much. No brown there. Seems like maybe the male's trickery was not coming through there.
What's my name? We got a tied 1-1 here in pools. I'm not gonna lie, the damage ramp off of sequences you can get off of Leo, it's a little ridiculous. Now, when I say egregious, I mean, it's kind of going under the rug, if I'm being honest.
I feel like a lot of it was straight punishment, to be real. Like there were a lot of crazy situations that, like some buttons that the male was throwing out. Debug 2, not super, it's not a punishable move. But like debug 2, backdash down forward 2, okay, I blocked that, I punished that. You try to do forward 2, the rocket uppercut, okay, I blocked that, I punished that. You know, a lot of it was the male digging his own grave, honestly.
Goodness, I actually have to agree on that. It has most been punished and counter damage. But then the question is, can we keep it, can we keep it up in the costume swap here? We got Tekken 7, Jack 7.
Ooh, this is the GOAT, man. The amount of tournaments I watched with this freaking custom is insane. We still got punishment. Ooh, no heat engager. Interesting.
Another punish, but not. Dirty bubble to follow up with it. Another punish right around the corner. I'm not gonna lie, this has just been a patient and waiting game here for what's my name.
Ooh, yet another forward 1+2. Patience, timing, desk, and goes for the heat burst just for the safety on it. And now what's my name finally up in the round count completely in this set.
Here we go into round 2. Tried it off a low in case the male did try to run up here. But not. Pistons denied again. Bigger boot. Saying, listen, I got punishes also. That's nothing cute to me. Counter damage and the carryover. Just off the shoulder riser.
Down forward 2+3, really good counter hit button, even though it's really stubby. But you know, you're gonna walk into me like that. Appreciate you for eating all of it. And the low.
Oh my goodness. The wall pressure, a wall grab for your troubles. The pick back up in the tornado. Back-to-back splats. And what's my name here on set point in pools?
Yeah, Richie was just talking about how good that move is at the wall. We'll crouch down forward 3, the stanky leg, we call it out here in the business. We still not turning on heat? 50% already?
Oh my God. It's just poke pressure, poke punish, poke counter into poke perfect. What's my name? I'm not gonna lie, the male, return to sender.
Who's playing Jun, as we know him to, Jun and Bears, we know him to play. And of course, Fisherboat, who was in our top 20 seeds this evening. Let's see what we got going on for this matchup.
Okay, ridiculous fits aside. We're already just starting off. Round 1 pressure. Cans, not light. Watch out for it.
Ooh, all right, first heat turned up. The Fisherboat.
Okay.
Ooh. Well, are we not blocking when we get hit by the first hit of cans now?
Right. You'd think after this game's been out for a minute, you would learn to block.
What it is can be tough on these connections. Yo, Snorlax, not lacking, putting $10 straight into the Matcherino. And as well right after a 20. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate.
Appreciate you. More so, we actually appreciate this damage coming in off a Jack 8. Double-fisted lariat for your round ender. Big boot though. Can't find the heating gauge, and nope, it's another punish off the side of 84.
With the jab pressure, the walk to the left, the wrong direction, and the delay getting thrown tilt-a-world.
Okay, 1-2. Nah, flip over. Nice grab coming into it from 84 right now. Dirty bubble.
Ooh. Try to make you whiff something. Nothing doing. Turning it on. Fisherboat really liking the throws right now.
I was going to say, that could have been a really nasty pile driver coming in inside of Fisherboat, but not. Big gun. Watch out, just off a lot of these one posts coming in from 84. Low hit. The high crush, okay.
Yo, that's the boy. What's up, Ray Ray? Hope you're doing it right. Hope you're doing good. So down forward 4. We've seen 84 days without get away with it a couple of times. It is minus 14. Hopefully Fisherboat comes away with it soon. But 2 rounds on the board, not too bad for not punishing.
I was gonna say, we're looking even cleaner, just off a break immediately with the shoulder tackle. But now 84 days without. He spawned in turn just off of a lot of the mid checks. Instead, elbow, block it again, counter grab with the rollover.
Up one there. Could be a big body thing. Oh my god, we broke the prophylactic on that one. Gone straight through the armor with that throw. 3 rounds straight from Fisherboat.
With the seed planner to end it. And Fisherboat, I'm not gonna lie, that got very close here. 4 days without, but still able to put it 1 up for our Jack 8.
Nice work, nice work. And I gotta keep on telling y'all, we really appreciate y'all. $5 from Paul Dygert, injected right into the bloodstream of TampaNeverSleeps. Yes, sir. Foxhound doing what?
Churning pebbles in that gizzard? Are they saying
What are
Foxhound's
we-
an owl? I kind of understood that reference. What?
I don't know. Is that something that we can say?
Yeah, wait a minute. Can I say
In
gizzard? Can you say it?
You know what? You said it and not me. You don't want to get canceled and not me for this one.
Me? Yeah, I can say it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sheesh. Lord have mercy. Let's get back to these mashes
goodness.
out here. Get away from the chat. Y'all gonna get us in trouble. Oh, what a perfect distance right there. 91.
Okay, look again, but no. Did you really try to just off the board like that one? 84 days without. Engage, but not. Double fisted! Off the counter damage and with the running knee Fisherboat. 1 round up.
A little wall rising 3 or 4-3, a million different ways to be able to input that one. Second hit, counter hit off of the same string. Boom, drilled them. 98 damage. That's second place so far for our combos this evening.
Goodness. Big boot again. No! Twin it. Dirty bubble coming in for Fisherboat. Low parry though. Good read from 84 days without.
We need lots more of this. But we're losing life during the combo. Okay, it came back though. Health pot. No launch!
Unfortunate. Hey, we got launches though. That's gonna be on the side of 84 days without. Build up off your meter. 9-hit piece straight to the wall. And even then, Fisherboat trying to respond off a big boot. 1. No. Riser again off of 2 hits.
Ooh, there's a mid after that. Fisherboat tried to go for the duck under the 1-2-2 string into the wall standing 4, but 84 days without. Saw that one. Great end around sequence.
Uh-oh. Jack 8 pile driver to follow up with it. Fisherboat trying to ping you just off a shoulder tackle like that one. Another big boot press down for the shocks.
Great. No forward 2 punish. Too far away.
No cans either.
Another heat. Oh, baby. Too much pushback from both of them in that sitch. And Fisherboat 1 round away from sending my Florida boy home.
Okay. 1 jab again. Press it though. 2-3 hit piece coming in on the side of 84 days without sidestep around big boot. Now full meter charge off the light.
The 11 frame knockdown while standing 4, definitely super good for 84 days without in this situation. We pop that heat smash. full life on the board.
Okay, this is where damage starts to ramp, especially in the side of Jun. It can get a little ridiculous. Even crazier though. Full guard break. Body press. Drilling them.
They did down jab and they didn't stay down. Ooh, and again, it wasn't counter hit. Can still working out for the kill.
Hey, listen, when they say can we do it? Yes, we can. No pun intended. Can't get hit off the big boot though, and into the headbutt. No drill pile though.
You clearly intended that punch.
Well, yes, 100%. Gun off the light. Ooh, down one to hit for your troubles.
All right. Putting the light on so I can take yours out. 84 days without. Still has all that metal. 48 damage off just those 2 hits. Can we get it done?
Ooh.
Oh my God. We're spinning around and we got ourselves a game 3. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so the motive of this one is gamble till you can't no more, spin the win, and 84 days without, able to tie it 1-1 here in pools.
The rule of the game is lows, 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 it seems so far. Speaking of which, we want to talk to y'all about who is not in the lower side of the bracket right now in top 48. I see JoeCrush, Shadow20Z, Aimedtwo, Riddum, and Nick RM, as well as Gohaanify. So far, that's who's in our top 48. We'll give you some more information after this banger of a game 3 that we see on Fallen Destiny.
And remember, if there isn't or is a Jackade on the screen, always expect one more right around the corner, especially hearing the name JoeCrush. Just sits there like a villain. Terrifying. And more terrifying just off the slow pickup coming in from 84 days without. Tornado. Heat engage. Thank you.
He just ran straight into the Dragon Wheel Kick, the back 3 to be able to take all that damage. And right back at you. 58 from the wall splat. Oh, and we popping it open with the power shovel.
Goodness, off a dirty bubble to follow up with it is ridiculous. I'm gonna try to jump to in this scenario at 84 days without. Of course, can't go without a punish again.
So much damage.
Oh,
Big
no.
risk. You not dead for this one. Fisherboat just barely missed out on the W there.
That got as close as it could possibly get with the damage and the 1 HP that 84 had in their pocket. Round 2 though. What's our options?
Now we're seeing some more confident punishment there from that down 4-4. But it is 14 frame punishable. Fisherboat could be getting heat engages off of it. Pressing in the middle of the string made you lose 60.
Okay. Tornado again, but no. Guard break. I'm gonna get vicious with it. Be my guest for Fisherboat. Would carry over if we weren't careful enough with the punish. Trying to go for the grab.
Both of them missing some of these long range punishes now. 84 days without. Oh, got dunked under. Fisherboat no launch. Tragic.
But the heat engage, full burst, and the gun to follow up with it. Still good counter grab. Roll over back into the wall you go.
Put a hole straight through it. Oh, long range with the low cross chop. Kip up. Down back 1 from the full crouch. Nasty work from Fisherboat.
Okay, got close with it again, and Fisherboat able to put it 1-1 back into the ground, up in the sky, and into the damn wall. Drill.
I didn't know that Jun could bounce on it like that. That's crazy work. 14 frame punish doesn't pop out, but Fisherboat says, I got something for you. Pop in your bubble and pop in your momentum.
Dirty bubble. Can't pop it. You absolutely can lock it in here if you are Fisherboat. Only on set point, but 84 days without. We got the full meter charge off the light again. Stack it though. Tornado and the heat engage for better pressure. Back 2 like that.
Oh, I see the sequences. Tricky now. 84 days without, trying to make sure that these last rounds here are flashy.
Okay, jump 2. Fisherboat. There's just a lot of post damage coming in from 84 days without. Good break off the throw, but not the counter. Can't tank it.
I like that a lot. Using the 3-1 there to make Fisherboat think that they missed a whiff punish attempt. Got that small delay, got the wall splat, and the rest of the round. I love it.
Nice. Final round here. 84 days without. Especially with counter hit damage, but even then, 2-3 coming inside of Fisherboat. Gun ground. Of course, grounded off a tornado. Again, just a lot of pressure. And the low sweep, 84 days without able to turn this around.
To be sure. Whoa. JujuCola out here with a Dragunov. This is a sick fit.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. I think I might recognize both of these fits. My brain will actually work this time.
Okay, so it's not Smoke Sub-Zero, but it's like it's giving Smoke Kagemaru.
I was gonna say we've both played Virtua Fighter.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
there's lots of lots of blue ninjas of this type in the video game space.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah.
Hey, it could be OG
Ooh,
Ryu
run right into
though.
it.
My back flipper.
Could be. Oh yeah. See, OG Ryu Hayabusa
Aha!
again.
Listen,
Oh.
believe enough, Ninja Gaiden. I played Dead or Alive. I most certainly played through low parries in my lifetime. Tsuzoru, though, watch out. Double nunchucks. Slide back over.
I don't care that nunchucks cost heat when I'm in heat. I don't need to be in heat. Finish the whole string. You need to be finishing your combos though.
The drag already too. You do need to be very considerate about. But not hands damage.
Ooh.
Counter ground bounce.
With that dragon hammer, just walked up straight. It was like dash, and then I'm gonna dash some more. Now you're close enough to get to the wall, so I know I get my ridiculous law wall combo, and then sidestep 3 counter hit. What side walk after the heat engage?
We'll spark it. Get the pigeon roll on top of it with a backhand from hell. JujuCola, roll up, run up again, down 2.
Deep. Tsuzoru using the jab strings so much liberally to be able to get off counter hit, but does not heat dash.
You find up a down forward 2 either coming in from Tsuzoru. But nah, blue spark it. That is a lot of damage out of JujuCola's way.
Damn, that down forward 2s. It's no wonder that Tsuzoru was seeded top 5 for this evening. When you play Law to the level that Tsuzoru plays Law, you understand it.
I understand it now. I apologize, I was not familiar with Tsuzoru's game for now. With the OG Ryu Hayabusa fit though, that brings back so many good memories. And bad, but mostly good.
How are we feeling about Law now, chat, after we have the nerf to the nunchuck for the heat recovery? I mean, every character's heat recovery, but specifically nunchuck heat recovery. I feel like Law is still really good. It wasn't really the heat thing that made Law good, if you ask me, but Law broken, I feel you, it's more mixed. Respect. Law is fair. That's, a fair take.
I hope hearing and seeing that Law is fair, I did the biggest speed smile imaginable. Let me mind my business though.
Dang, with the blue sparks and everything. I really wish they would have locked him by execution more still, but at this point, it is what it is. Sheesh. You're not executing throw breaks? You getting
like
executed.
this though. 4-3, and then down to the follow-up with it coming to the side of JujuCola. Match these side steps. Can't match the damage. Tsuzoru, that's another round up on the board.
That button 2, man. Back 1-2-2, 48 damage, and then you can heat dash, counter hit confirm. Nasty work. Not to mention the other G-Clef cannons that we have.
It's ridiculous as it can be. If it works, it works almost a little too well for being honest, Foxhound. 2-hit piece though.
Frame.
Still off that heat engage again from Tsuzoru. Sidestep right.
That's the second time that we saw that after heat engager. Looks like Tsuzoru is getting sniffed out on the game plan, but JujuCola has been having a really hard time closing.
Same. I think 2 again to follow up with it. Back shoulder, coldest shoulder in the universe, if we're being very real about it. And another frosty down 2. JujuCola equalizes things. Round start option category says heat.
Blow it up. We're using heat on the nunchuck now. Ooh, tip range on that running 3. JujuCola being careful not to press too much. They know about the extra plus frames. Letting a little bit of the dance happen, and boom, counter hit, Russian assault.
Big boot, heat engaged, double fisted, but can't bring it back up. Down 2 coming in your side, but not. Tsuzoru, watch out for snap kick 4.
The approach is seeming pretty easy for JujuCola. Dash block is the name of the game. Tsuzoru staying hot and peppering with these jab strings, but JujuCola chilling on their feet. Oh my god, but until the double dragon came out.
Okay, round 4 though. Low post. Only 2 again, but not. Just poke city for now. Slide back over. Doesn't follow up with the nunchucks though.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Not picking up string. Oh, you tried to. Tsuzoru blowing him up. Not a blue spark. Waited for the sidestep, right? That happened before. Oh. Equalizer?
Great life gone, at least in the moment. I'm a dragon!
RASMUS, LighScrap, gaming on ya. Shadow 20Z, we're still waiting on this match. Aimedtwo, Gohaanify, Riddum, Slump, RV Chris, and Nick RM. That's who's in top 48 here,
Wait a minute.
as well as the winner of this match.
Wait a minute, hold on. Foxhound. Hearing that, insane. Is this the Charmin Ultra Soft Bear versus the damn Hamburglar from McDonald's?
Sheesh. Listen right here. You've heard of Bear in the Big Blue House, but have you ever gotten eaten up by the bear with the big blue mouth? Today is the day.
Okay, ridiculous as can be. And then we have Hunting Stance to follow up with Big Claw. Tapp. Already with round 1 off the board. Trade out in your damage though. Should we look back too?
Okay, I see the down 4-2 coming out a little bit late. And then we swiping. Dora can't tell me nothing.
Oh my goodness, with the wall ender. Bear with the big blue booty is ridiculous. Off a G clef to end it too?
Joe Baron out here. Tapping in with the low parry. Oh, damn, and got the blow up.
Oh goodness. Gotta sidestep it though. We gotta rely on Cole's shoulder again.
The classic. Thought you're looking at it too much. Big trade. Yeah, go ahead. Use your unique bear get up all the way over there. This one gonna hurt.
Goodness. A demo man it to win. Hey, Gamba.
What?
Whoa, okay. Sidestep shenanigans. You love to see it. But even then, Tapp still have a good chunk of great life to rely back on. A bit of nastier side kick though off a hazard.
All players who have not realized that you just can't hit bears with these lows, you're gonna learn today. But didn't need it. Nice little spacing work. Just whoo, hazard shot for the unseen gust right there. Yikes. Dropping combos. Oh no.
Oh no, not like that one. We can't exactly shoulder tackle it, nor can we dare try to hop kick Hunting Stance. Drop the roll over with the 4. Bear sweep and the bear electrics the uppercut.
Oh my god, this pickup is insane. Oh my god. You like hamburger? I got some beef for you right here.
Okay. Foxhound, I need to ask, how many bear puns are we going to be ripping through this set? Important question.
Was that a rhetorical question?
No, just an important one. Because I want to be able to, over under 5 bear puns. I'll put it at that.
Listen, when the winds come to me, when the mana stream comes through me, I can't be making gambles like that. I'm a businessman. I can't be putting money where the energy is not felt in my spreadsheets. But that's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. I can neither confirm nor deny that I will be rocking more of them.
Understandable. I'm sorry, these customs are killing me because what? Tapp? Son. What are we doing?
Is this a solar bear? Is that what we got going on here?
Have you just ever seen that image? Either Speed or Anthony Mackie just says, son, laughing emoji.
And who do we have on the side of Hazard here? Is it we got Soul Bad guy? What is?
All right.
You wanted that trade, to be honest.
Low sweep though. Watch out for it, Tapp. We still got defense on lock, at least for the moment though. Back shoulder. Get cold with it.
Ooh, it could be Kung. Oh my
Kung
gosh.
Fury?
Kung Fury, maybe?
I think so.
Could be. Ugh, that
Okay.
1+2 to start. That's a button.
Nice, try the riser. Nops. Couple coming in from Tapp. Can't exactly hit, but Stu absolutely will. And it's one to follow up with off the hunting stance. Wake up. Heat engage.
Some damage off of the extra. Hazard getting ducked under with the bear electricity, which can be done from crouched. Appreciate it.
Ridiculous. And able to take a 1+2 off the cold shoulder. Demo man. Oh no.
Ooh. Yeah, 442 1+2 did 64 damage before the rest of that wall combo, and then Tapp did that one thing that we tell people never to do, spring kick. And for that, we get a game 3. That means we get more customs out of them.
That is true. But what kind of customs are we expecting out of Tapp here?
You know, I haven't seen the Coca-Cola polar bear yet.
Right.
Just
I haven't actually seen it in it.
for the one time, for the nostalgia.
Have we ever seen a Bosco custom of Bosco the bear from Avatar?
Bosco the bear.
Yeah.
We're deep here. Oh, we're going straight back to it. Somebody in chat said this was laughing, crying emoji, the bear.
That is incredibly specific, but you know what? I'll take it. Thank you,
I think it's
chat.
accurate.
Uh-oh. Bear booty.
I love that we're launch punishing down 1+2 from Paul. Off rip. You love it. This is the lore battle.
Roll up. Uh-oh. Still sidestep it. Cold shoulder again.
Minus 22? 4422 if I'm not mistaken. So maybe we could still get punishment. Chill. Why? Triple roll. No.
Okay, at this point, Tapp, off the lie down. We're just playing the ground games. Going straight for the toes is a ridiculous method, but if it leads you into a round 2 win, you know what? Be my guest. I apologize.
We're dropping punishment, and I can understand why it's going wild out here for these two. Ah, yes. The classics. Hop kick type.
And blue sparking. But nah, we got armor on that though. With the heat engage, and still with the bear electrics, can't.
Already spent all the heat on both sides. Chiropractic.
Uh-oh. Drop a launch, but no, it's just trade out and damage off a hunting stance. Hey.
No!
You did it! The serve bot tech. You know what? I'm gonna let you have that.
Oh no! Brother, getting hit by the classic blunder, not knowing the tech to be able to beat the unblockable. I know somebody who's going to practice mode after this.
Bear roll up, bear kip up, and then the 1+2 to follow up with it is ridiculous. Hunting stance and go for toes once, twice, a third time. And Tapp takes against Hazard 2-0. And forgive me for saying this, an unbelievably
In which case, we don't thank you. But, ooh, we got some Steve Fox. I swear we're getting new characters every set, and this is the power of Tekken 8. Say what you want about the balance of this game. Say what you want about how you feel about when you play it, how many controllers you've broken playing this game, but anybody can make it the top 8 with any character, and that's why we love it.
an absolute truth nuke of insane proportions. You know I love to see character diversity, and finally got a Steve on our screen. Let's get it though. Already just off the chainsaw low mix-up. Block the mids. Gohaanify, a huge side step right around.
Nice, got the Steve Shoryuken pushing you in the corner. DVD icon. Ooh, a little bit too much weight. Oh, but a little bait right there.
Oh no. Peekaboo the watch out for, and even then, interrupt, 2-hit piece off a side step left coming in off a double missiles. Head toss bomb spam headed your way. Aim 2, we take an initiative. Maybe not off the uppercut though, only 7 seconds off our board.
Wah, wah, wah. Gohaanify struggling to be able to capitalize off of those corner moments. That's so unfortunate.
Side note, I never thought I'd hear a noise motive outside of Kevin the Cucumber from SpongeBob, which is ridiculous enough. But nah, you want to get ridiculous with it. The uppercut again. To the follow up with it coming in on the side here. Peekaboo.
Yo, Mars Michael, appreciate you for the gift sub. It's Rift TM. Muchas gracias. No, my God, that was so close. You almost ate the worst head of your life.
Ridiculous as can be. Stance, chainsaw, rip back and off a punish damage. Gohaanify though, to get done up here off the Aimedtwo. And a huge side step around. Okay.
Whew. Gohaanify is swinging in these situations that Aimedtwo is baiting for. These long-range back turn situations, you know Aimedtwo's got something dastardly going. But luckily, Gohaanify is coming out without the hook stuck in their lip.
Okay, bait, wait, and punish. Maybe the game sometimes if we're being very real about it. Okay, for one, could be a nasty heat gauge coming in the side of Gohaanify right now, but nah, we'll live that low too.
Patience is working out. Thank you. See, Aimedtwo trying to finish out these strings, and then it wasn't working out inside. Fine, I'm gonna go for the Hail Mary. And maybe you got a different prayer that you're saying right now.
Right, maybe pick a god specific prey. The Gatling punches against the wall like that and Gohaanify, it's just been sidestep, punish. And if anything, these blocks have been on point against chip damage. Sidestep left for your troubles.
That was a crazy one. Sidestep weave. Oh my lord, the classic Eddy.
Okay, the back here to follow up with it, but no. 2-1. Heat pressure. Saw a little bit of that snake charmer pop out and said guarantee off a splat from grab.
Yup. With that execution, you know, Gohaanify, well known for it. A little bit of duck for the delay while standing 1-1. And there we go. Game 2.
It's always been duck. Delay that. Sidestep it, that's fine with me. Wall pressure, I'll take machine gun funk for 300. Thank you.
We've been to the funk. Come on. Now we've been to the funk. Come on. Now we've been to the funk. Come on. Gohaanify. I got to see him play some games versus Code Red out in Combo Breaker.
How'd that go?
The Steve boys were doing it out there. They was laughing it up. Tech versus tech. That's just such a beautiful thing when you get to see people that you know have been connecting with over Discords and sharing tech, you know, online. Offline is king. Cannot wait to be back, and I'm trying to get there as many times this year as I can. I know y'all are as well, but for now, we got this peak.
All right, back in the peak though. Duck it, punish coming out of Aimedtwo already. Hey, expect reaction off the low slide.
Yeah, 3 lows in a row is quite disrespectful. Deadly Marionette. The Adidas Annihilator. Damn shame.
Around on the board here for Aimedtwo. Now the round start options. The down 2 coming out of Gohaanify here. But not jab it, sidestep it. Of course, with the missiles and another slide over.
I feel like Alisa power crushes are... Maybe it's just recency bias. I just feel like her power crushes are not good.
Really?
I do. With the chainsaws? And then one of them being long range and safe?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
TBH. Write that down for later. Okay. Sidestep shenanigans going off of the cameraman again. The heat engage. Oh. You know, third time's a charm.
Gohaanify was trying to go for the crazy stuff. That you like that kind of stuff? No, that's supposed to be forecast stuff for 2. Brother. You better fix your food.
One would jab straight out of it. Gonna pick up, but not. Duck and punish. Gohaanify. And you tie it 1-1 with 3 seconds left on the board.
I can't believe that punished because the first hit of the Wild Man wasn't anyone to actually whiff. But I guess it is quick enough to be able to punish that super snake edge.
All right, smash though. Back tackle.
Chill. Ooh, and we punish. Aimedtwo off that wall.
Nice. Sidestep left all the round. Nice. Heat engage off that board too. Certainly into the wall break.
And put them front facing as well. The final pixel of Around the World, getting them exactly what they need. And that's the high score for this evening so far, and the guaranteed 104 damage for Aimedtwo.
All right, let's get it though. Fly over to close the gap here, and Aimedtwo still getting hit off the heating gauge.
Ooh, down jab to be able to get out of the clinch. I like that.
And with the 2-1 coming in from Gohaanify. Stand, nah. Engage again, trade out off the damage. Aimedtwo immediately close the gap off the slides.
Walk the wrong way. Around the world again, sitting still, having to hold that +5. Oh, hit confirm. Damn shame. I gotta say, it feels like Aimedtwo is outclassing Gohaanify in the movement category right now.
Right, especially being able to match to a lot of these side steps, which I'm not gonna lie, Gohaanify had that on point, especially leading into Sanctum. And then this time around, it's like, okay, side to the right, that's cute. What if we did this instead? Low slide in. If it wasn't that, it was either chainsaw chip or really just guaranteeing closer pressure off these flights. Ridiculous.
It was interesting earlier in game 2, we saw Aimedtwo having the dual boot transition going to nothing and just create that gigantic pushback. And I'm like, is that for data acquisition? And it seems like maybe it was, because they got a lot off of dual boot transitions at the end of game 2. So let's see what game 3 has for us here. Oh, that's a good start for Gohaanify lovers out there.
Okay, clean read, just immediately able to duck head like that one is ridiculous enough. But duck for duck, of course, bar for throw instead. Off wall pressure like this one, Gatling punches.
And we had more damage to go with that as well. Not to mention, Aimedtwo has the possibility of getting broken through that wall.
Okay, double chainsaws abound. I'm gonna watch out for it, especially just off a ground bounce like that one. It's still hop kick denied. Gohaanify. We got the initiative here. We have plenty of heat left to use, especially off a flight.
Ooh, you try for the armor. We broke straight through the chainmail. Nice backdash and walk. Down jab. Wah, wah, wah.
Would you cut that out? Oh, Kevin.
Oh, we talk about characters that have trash power crushes. Steve, definitely one of them. One of the worst kits in the game, if you ask me, for armor. Aimedtwo coming back quickly with this hop cook.
Uh-oh. He's coming your way here. Even then, stand forth. Disrupt the stance. Just immediately interrupted here. Not the soccer kick to follow up with. And another low slide entry from Aimedtwo. Not letting Gohaanify run away with this one.
The digital love string there, back 2-1-4. We're ducking under. We're not ducking under. Oh, brother. Ooh. No, just barely it whiffed. But Aimedtwo dropped the rest of it. Gohaanify still got options.
Wait a minute. Options for now. Aimedtwo puts you back into the wall with Tornado. A full side step left around it. And now, second floor, final round. Final for being real here.
Ooh. Kill. There it is. A little delay on that. Missed the Billy Club forward 2. We got Wildman punishes though. What's Aimedtwo got for him? Counter hit throw.
So those Wildman punishes are cute, but I got chainsaws. And after a throw, especially, wait, sidestep it. Of course, you got heat for heat here.
4-2-1, just in case you felt like you wanted to duck the third hit of the down. It's a very safe thing to do.
Is
when
it
in
though?
doubt. When in doubt, blame Florida.
Oh. Understandable. My fault, twin. But if my eyes don't deceive me, that's a Zafina and a bear. Tapp versus Shadow 20Z. Finally on our screens.
Thank God. I want to cry right now. I heard somebody, I think Spirit told me that Shadow said he was going to play Cooney. And I was like, no, not my go on the trader's side.
Hey, twin, you just mentioned her name. She's bound to pop up now.
I know. It's like Beetlejuice, right? This is the first time. Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is the first
Ben
time.
Riser.
Oh man.
A 2-1-2 to follow up with it. Hunting stance just straight to the wall break. And of course, Tapp, get the extension off the heat engage. Bear bounce.
Okay. Nice. We got the miasma bearer. Down forward 4-1 heating cage. But Tapp said, don't give a damn. We tapping in ball gang or not.
That's cute. I got G-Pluck Cannon, though. And most certainly have my heat engage. 2-1 again with a bear roll-up and Shadow 20Z. This is some wall pressure we're feeling off a chip and the salmon to hit.
That was a crazy combo, low-key. Okay, used the life lead, didn't use the heat dash, and now dealing with it. No punish. Look at all that gray.
I was gonna say that is so much life left to get back here. And if you're Tapp, finally starting to feel it though. Off the wake up. Watch out of it off the back leg and Shadow 20Z. Putting up wall pressure numbers like crazy. Finish on G-Clef.
Why did that whiff? What the hell? 1-1 has a lot of pushback. Today we learned this is that shadow time, baby. Jab and down forward 1. That's all we need in those last 5 seconds.
Hey, listen, 1 in doubt, down forward and 1 out. Understandably so. Still have chip active and off a Tapp right now. Watch out with these lows. Azazel.
Yeah, that down 3 is doing some work. I wonder if chat knows what Zafina's down 3 is called. Maybe we'll find out later. Oh, he's swiping. Counter hit. That's a lot of damage.
Woo! He stands with the bounce. Also, trying 1+2 from cross distance, but even then, that's a lot of heat to extend here. Crush it through. And Tapp is putting one more round on the board. Here we go.
Uh-oh. We're down 3. Damn, off axis and you still got that? We gonna break the wall? No? You wanna save it for later?
Just a bear bounce into the roll-up though. Shadow 20Z just having to respond to a lot of these slide-ins too. Bear electrics for the last little bit of heat you have left.
Break that. Oh, wow, not a lot of spacing created off of that break. Uncharacteristic from much throw breaks. You trying to do shimmy on Shadow?
Uh-oh.
You trying to Shadow shimmy?
I was gonna say, in my household, absolutely not. A low parry for days though, just able to flip it into a conversion, and now just watch it off a stance here. Shadow 20Z, smart to play around hunting stance like this.
Punishes, a couple of them. Uncharacteristic of the vet, the Lich King, 2-time Frosty Faustings champion. But, you know, could come back. For those of you that are wondering, by the way, down 3 from Zafina, that long-range low that she has, is called Earwig Pincer.
Ugh. Why
Yeah, I
does
don't know.
everything with Zafina have to be so creepy in one way or another? It makes no sense to me.
Earwig Pincer.
Oh, I didn't like to hear that. That just made me full body shiver.
Yeah, why do I know these things? I don't know. I can't not know them now. And now neither can you.
Nerd. Oh, who said that? That must have been the wind.
Damn, I didn't realize you had a mirror that it was right in front of you.
Hey!
Go off.
Rude. All right, get into it though. Tapp with Shadow 20Z. I was expecting a little bit of a character swap, not gonna lie, but you know what? It was all reliable.
Oh, we got plus points going on now. Shadow in aggression mode here. Ugh.
Hey, go sweet though. Get that out of here. With the bear claws. This one to follow up with off a hunting stance too is ridiculous as can be. Heat engage from Tapp. Now off a roll-up.
Oh man, that was a close one. 13 frame heat smash. Damn. Goaltended the Bear Jordan. I like it.
Shadow 20Z with a round on the board here. Want to end it with the Zazel. But now you want to start it. Just off a basic 2. Nope, not in this household.
Interesting combo route. Want to make sure that we can be able to get those little stubby bear legs. We're missing a lot of whiff punishment. Shadow 20Z maybe got a new monitor out here. Maybe he's working on the combo breaker monitors. Yum.
Okay, a lot of poke and counter hit damage coming into the side of Shadow 20Z. Rightfully so here. It's not a perfect, but it is a wild round to start us off with. Round 3 though, momentum starting to shift.
3. Yeah, as long as I have swipe, I have opportunity to control spacing and make you afraid to press a button.
Round 2. Nah, bear electrics. And they'll follow up with coming inside a Tapp, and rest of your heat gone. Shadow 20Z still having some great life left back to get here. But with this amount of pressure off a Tapp is a little concerning.
Yo, you have to risk the lows if you're gonna open Shadow up. Like, it was all chip damage and mids, and now look at you here. You couldn't close, and you got to deal with Shadow with all this heat.
Nah! Thema? Okay. Shadow 20Z ties it 1-1 against Tapp. Honestly, I would not let this bear get away with it either. You better bring this back.
Cannot stunt on me like you did in game 1 and think that I'm going to let you do it again in my territory.
Also, we do have a question in chat, actually. Someone saying, actually, Toonsay, who's more evil, Kazuya or Jin? What do you have to say about that, Foxhound? Let's think about
like
this.
If there's like a proportionality to being evil and the amount of times that you have attempted genocide, I feel like it's got to be Jin at that point.
Okay.
Possibly, right?
Right. If we're being honest, though, Kazuya, oh my god. Lore nerd here, I apologize. Kazuya became his father while Jin, meanwhile, broke the cycle. That's all I'll say.
Sometimes your dad just needs to die. I don't know
Whoa!
what else is. Sometimes bad people need to die. But I don't know if a whole race of people need to die.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying
okay. Jin did kind of commit, some stuff
I'm
here.
just saying.
Neither here nor there, though. Back into the match. Tapp and Shadow 20Z. We got full salmon abroad for Tapp here. Not the riser. 2-1 to follow up with it.
I'm sorry. We went off the rails there for a moment.
Yeah.
Yo.
We were talking lore, and I'm thinking, well, Kazuya's evil. Jin literally just bombed the entire planet just to wake somebody up, if we're being real about it. We have to say Jin.
Big blow up from the counter hit there. 92 damage. We got plenty more where that comes from.
Okay, they're bounced. Nope, interrupted. That's a lot of health coming your way just off the stalagmites too.
Ooh. Oh, stalagmites and not stalactites. You know ball.
Yes.
They taught you something at college.
They teach me some stuff. I'm an art history major. Love to see it though. Off a stance, and of course, the mites headed off the ground too.
Oh my god. See? Shadow showing you just how important the lows are. Just blowing up them bear toes. Let's see what Tapp got going for it though with their heat.
There, well, no, that was not the appropriate follow-up. I'm gonna be real with you. I saw the opportunity, saw the concept, but Tapp, I'll just drop another round over to Shadow 20Z on set point here in top 48.
It's been pretty consistent. Tapp thinks that they're gonna get away with these moves that most people just don't punish, and that's just not gonna happen to you with Shadow, especially when he has heat.
Right, not in this universe, at least not anytime soon, and now you're trying to rely on bare booty. Good block. But even then, you only guarantee some amount of chip just off a counter pressure. Hug it out.
Go for those end of round stitches. Literal single pixel, but the miasma bearer brings back so much of the recoverable life, and we're rubber banding.
Uh-oh. Stance again, even then. Full dose of Anathema headed your way up a corner like this. And Shadow 20Z saying, that's cute. Watch my cinematic, though.
Whew. We are working on it out here. Shadow 20Z now working on being the final top 16 winner side. See what we have here to be able to deal with the Shaheen matchup. I think that Nick might have something for this matchup due to the fact that they play versus the Mayor pretty often, and the Mayor plays Leo mostly in tournament, but also has a Shaheen. Let's see what happens.
Right, let's check to see. Did we do our homework is the more important question, especially on Balbob Horizon. Not exactly as many walls you do need to be considered about. Still a lot of wide open space if we're being real here, box out.
Knockdown. Oh, we got punishes for those. Thank you very much.
Okay, was expecting a follow-up, especially after Henton's bomb like that one, but Riddum. Now we got counter hit damage of our own, especially just off a sneak 4, low parry, and the backhand.
That low parry is going to go a long ways. Sliding on it. 54 damage. Thank you for pressing. First round goes to Riddum.
All right, round 2. What's our start options? 2-1. not flying off the counter damage, and now Destructive stands with chainsaw mids.
The range 0 capabilities of Shaheen are amazing. The problem is that we can just backdash once and we're out of that stitch. Let's see what Riddum has. Really not succeeding on the approach so far.
Goodness. Okay. Fox Sound, I'm gonna let you say it. What is it that we do not do, specifically when we're trying to rise off the ground here?
We don't spring kick, especially in that situation. Low key though, it hits so far that I thought maybe they weren't going to be launch punishable there, but they did make it so that spring kicks were even more launch punishable in a few patches ago. So, it's what it is. Damn shame for Riddum.
It is what it is. You can only keep saying that for so long here. And Riddum, the BTA here off the counter damage and just off the eagle dive in, but now a complete sidestep, full orbit. Thank you.
Yeah. Ooh, duck under, didn't get the wall standing 2, got wall standing 4, better than nothing. Getting slid on from the forced crouch. Oh, wall standing 1. Nick RM still got a little bit of life left. Can they close?
Had to go for the burst option. That hop kick could have been so nasty had it been punished, but no, it's a head toss bomb and the rage art to close that out.
Dang, just walking right into the down forward 2 is staggering. The way that both of these players move, very different. The style of dance is on a completely separate rhythm from Riddum to Nick RM. Riddum looks much more aggressive, if you ask me, scary even, but Nick is the one that's getting away with a lot of the movement victory-wise. But in the range 0, though, to be fair, look at what Riddum is being able to do.
It's ridiculous. It's ruthless aggression on the side of Riddum. And Nick RM just trying to find any wake-up option possible. It's not a sidestep. It's most certainly a grab you're going to have to worry about.
Only 28 damage for that? Dang, what a big nerf. He deserved it. Nick has heat. The quick trim. No recoverable life. Dual boot. And we're sliding back at you. Tied up on the round count.
Uh-oh, dual boot denied. Stop the slide. You most certainly have another heat engage and another slide over to be very considerate about. But still, sidestep left for your troubles and destructive stance. Get him with the chainsaw chip damage. It's not season 1 chip, but it's still ridiculous regardless.
Yeah, still working out really well for Nick RM. Tipping down. We using the heartbeat disabler on the Oki. There is no way you slid on me from 90 degrees off axis.
Uh-oh, again for another slide. Off the lows though, chainsaw to the high and to the dome. Nick RM in a wild one still puts it 1-0 so far.
Revving it up. Revving up them chainsaws with Rev Nick RM versus the Devil, Oni the Demon, Riddum Chipotle champion.
What you thinking, Twin?
It's interesting because Riddum, I think, has been doing a good job in using homing options and delaying his buttons to be able to catch Nick stepping. The problem is he just keeps doing it and it keeps working. And there's really something to be said about, like, you know, you're gonna have to kill me if you're trying to get me to stop.
Uh-oh. Still, we're down for 1, but not. Riddum, this is a lot of damage you're having to tank, and most of these lows honestly going unpunished, unaccounted for. And Nick RM with just a quick little down stomp.
Could have got extra damage off of that down stomp, but hit down 4-2 instead of down 2 for some reason. But, you know, they got the round. We take those.
Right. Another slide, but not. Yep, up with the 3. Chainsaws again, pure away.
Oh, man. Riddum's so happy that Nick wasn't able to get up right there. We got punishes.
Hey, we got slashers. We'll certainly have chainsaws. The pull back. And Nick RM already here on set points.
Reminder, this is our top 4-seeded player, Riddum, here for this evening. So definitely would be an upset, but Nick has been doing a lot since his Frosty Faustings run. He has learned a lot about competitive mindset, and we can see it here in this set.
I mean, true, if anything, Nick RM has really been adjusting well to a lot of range 0 play. Riddum, though, back grab 2-hit piece, but still 42 damage, and it kills your Gray Life is wild as can be. Sidestep around it, can't take off a chainsaw high.
Oh, wow. Unfortunate. Yeah, that Heaper seems like it's way more linear than a lot of them. I have to check the tapes on that one, but Riddum still coming out with the wall combo. Some Oki, we duck under, we don't launch.
Uh-oh. We most certainly have rage arts for days. I'm not gonna lie, that was such a risk to go forthwith considering your health had it been anything else would have been gone. But Riddum, big red button for the emergency, and still putting it up 1 round.
Woo, sheesh. Get hop kick straight up in the air. Into the corner. Against barricades.
Uh-oh. Word for word, bar for bar, sidestep for sidestep all over again, and Riddum trying it at least off a sidestep left, still getting hit off a chainsaw low, and this is a lot we have left to give through armor.
Great option, keepers and the homing button. Nick RM getting blown up here consistently by that. The electric screwdriver, but Riddum not quick enough to get the back turn punish.
Just really unfortunate. No back turn punish, but we absolutely guarantee the kill here in the final round. Nick on set point, Riddum on survival.
The patience. We fell on the floor, couldn't get any more.
Uh-oh. A chip ducking out the highs, but even then,
Damn.
what's going unanswered for with counter damage. Finally, spring kick works. Just for the moment.
Woo. The counter hit string comes through right on time from Nick RM. Half of the heat still in, spent it with the screwdriver. Hello world, goodbye to your life and goodbye to your winner side run. I'm moving on to the top 8 winner side. First one for Tekken Never Sleeps #1.
Boo-boos. But until then, on the screen, LighScrap versus RASMUS.
You're giving the Boomer Squad reason to hate. All of these Zoomers, they're buying their cafe lattes and 3 King Tekken Laboobos.
I spend money on King Boo-boos and Warhammer. What about it? I don't want to hear it.
Must be nice. You got Warhammer money. That must be nice.
Yeah. Listen, though. We got money still in this match here. Maybe, maybe not. LighScrap versus RASMUS, and already starting off with the victor. Cut right to you.
I'm trying to get my eyes on RASMUS' style here. We already knew that LighScrap was going to rock that classic Victor. The EI, he ain't getting up off the flow.
Uh-oh. This would be considered about with counter hit damage. Orbital also. Goodness! Even trying to whip pigeonhole and RASMUS still can't break out of it.
Ooh, a forward 1, said no thanks. Down forward 2, get off of me. That's the thing, with Victor, you get on the floor, and it's like, guess for your life a million times. But when you're finally back on your feet, it finally feels fair again.
It really does, but even then, you need to be considered about your wake-up options with 1 HP. Grab out of it. Rage Art almost certainly kills.
That was a close one. I think RASMUS running 2 straight into the heat burst right there, it really killed their possibilities, but it was really close in the end for that last round.
It was. Even then, you need to be very close. A lot of these 2 launches. RASMUS. Double fist overhead. Get the cutter. And another down 2 headed your way.
Yeah. Okay. Got power. Trying to get that wall splat. Nothing doing.
Okay. Full heat expenditure, though. And now it's just mostly low pokes and jabs here.
We duck under that. We punish. There it is, the down forward 4. 12 frame mid.
Okay. Let's get it, though. Woo! Launch it. And a back leg from hell coming into it. Get the elbow. Turn around. RASMUS right now just off another cutter with the orbital.
Always love seeing different wall combos here. Ugh. 4-2. Not right. LighScrap blowing you up on the Okies here. Good God.
Goodness. And LighScrap put it 3-1 in our rounds, but so far 1-0 against RASMUS' drag.
That is the power of Victor. We've been seeing it consistently. It's just snowball. Like, Victor really personifies how we have felt about Tekken 8 for a really long time. It's about momentum.
Momentum, ramp, aggression. A lot of aggression. Actually, maybe a bit much.
Get ready for the next
Yeah, it's tough. It's to the point where we talk about, oh, you know, how could we tone this back? How could we go back to basics? And really difficult when you have all of the stance transitions that they've given Victor and all of the strength of the EI stance and all of those ground hitting mids. But that's what we do. We're rocking it. And already we're seeing the classic down back 4 counter hit.
Yup. EI stance an inch, take a mile. Right now, LighScrap really going just for the full quarter here. RASMUS though, 1 jab. Off a Tundra Cutter, but nope. Karambit just right to gut.
Yeesh.
3-hit piece from LighScrap to take the round.
Oh, that's nasty work. Got the parry in the middle of that one. In the middle of down 4-2.
Uh-oh. But Hatchet also that RASMUS still getting mixed here. Stance, teleport, LighScrap. That back sword cutter. Oh, just mostly the low game.
Bro, LighScrap's hitting the, you should have played back in Season 1 when it was drag players time. It's Victor time, baby.
Ooh, punish off that launch immediately. RASMUS thinking we can get a little cheeky with it. Not like this one.
Oh, damn, you got the block and couldn't get the punish. Unfortunate. We flashing. There we go. Classic.
Nice. Punish. Double fist the overhead. Hatchet. LighScrap.
Yeah.
Might have shimmied a little too close to the sun here, though. He's sparking it. Wait a minute. Wake up sidestep. But can't even hit that.
Drop the baguette cutter combo. Not making enough bread to be able to close it. RASMUS. Oh my good googly moogly. Talk about drop-the-mole combos. LighScrap coming right back up. Low parrying into the rage art. And there it is. A quick top 8 qualification for LighScrap. Well, we have some sweet dreams and beautiful nightmares here. JoeCrush finally on the screen with Dapper as well. We got plenty of, oh my god.
I know that's not who I think it is. We haven't even
you know
gotten
it
to the DLC character.
He got it early. If anybody was going to get it early, it's the 35-time TampaNeverSleeps champion.
Yes, that is Yujiro. On our screen, JoeCrush versus Dapper. We're already starting off with a riser. Okay. First one off the wall, too. And the 4-3 to kip up.
Dapper's shoes are already busted wide open here. So many lows. And then whenever it's time for you to try to challenge back, you might duck, might press a button, while Staining 2 comes for you, and that was the story of round 1.
Okay, sidestepping to get it off your lows, but not. Back shoulder coming in from Dapper right now for the heat engage. And JoeCrush. Snap kick 4. Pressure again off of more heat.
Ooh, we got 14 frame punishes. Appreciate you. CF2 on to finish. Ooh, that's a trade that we appreciate.
That was still really risky coming in off a dirty bubble, and then the calculated shoulder tackle from the side of JoeCrush. But now, big boot. Ooh.
Got way more than I thought they were going to. Braid kick finally working out. Just for the young bucks here. Kip up not working out. Equalizer.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. It did get a little close, especially the way that kip up was angled. But no! Drive right into the floor. And for the break blast. Watch out though, tornado. Rise. Down forward punch. And the jump over. Ooh. Okay.
Not getting the punish on that real screw. I think maybe Leo just doesn't have one for it because of all of the pushback. JoeCrush really took advantage of that.
Okay, low jab. Round 4, JoeCrush able to put another round off the board here. Dirty bubble again for your troubles. And standing 4.
Oh, guarantee While standing 4. Got the 50-50. Doesn't use the lightning glare there.
Big boot and the shoulder tackle, but still can't gauge it from cross distance like that. Dapper, smart thing to really just stay down at least in the moment, but nah. Pistons, watch for the throw, able to break it.
Yeah, Joe is really not afraid of Leo punishment in here. The wall standing punishment is probably the best one so far, and still not perturbed whatsoever.
Oh, no.
Is he close enough? He's not.
Oh, with the tombstone pile driver and the body press can only guarantee a little bit of damage. On Dapper's side, though, watch for these lows. And a second for JoeCrush to put it up 1-0 so far in our top 8 qualifier.
While standing 4, 1+2 was like the only punishment that Dapper was able to get outside of a couple of 4-2 punishes,
right?
One of which wasn't even a heat engage, and it's just not doing the work. So having good defense is so far not enough.
I mean, it really isn't, because defense, sure, it's there, but then JoeCrush, I mean, saying it's cute, but then it's either dirty bubble. See, Planner, we haven't really seen much of that, and even that down back 1. Mostly poke game off the lows. Am I wrong in saying that?
You might be. No, you're not wrong in saying that. No, you're not. Just Dapper. Maybe. You know what? I'm thinking about blocking low. Maybe thinking about I know the low is coming. I'm a hop kick. Something like that. I don't know.
True.
Or the spacing game, which is going to be easier on this stage.
Hey, speaking of spacing though, that's just going to be completely camped out, denied off a dirty bubble coming in again for JoeCrush. Head butt off the driver.
Tapping them toes. Okay, again, just showing that Dapper is vulnerable to it. Talk to the hand, 51. Oh, walk right into it.
Oh, goodness. Boot? Nah, even with the run-up, good duck under, but can't really find the punish here even momentarily. Low parry for your troubles.
Ooh, another one. Okay, we're making noise. Dashing all the way over there. Huge damage.
All right, get into it though. Dirty Bubble not gonna let it hit this time, and with the jump over with Make Some Noise.
Okay. Dapper doing a good job stepping, but Joe, even though they're whiffing, Dapper's not punishing and walking into these down 4-2s.
Which hurts to see. Hate to have it happen to you. With another down stomp, twice it. And triple off that damage. More Dirty Bubble action. Flex on him. Back shoulder.
Careful. Dapper knows that this is the moment. Not even heat burst at that long range. The Bach 2 raw. Because Joe playing with his food too much. And we got a little bit of breathing room here from Dapper, the yapper.
Okay. Pause through the rage art. Resume on the cinematic. Dapper finally able to put a round on the board here. JoeCrush not exactly running away with it. Even on set point, Dapper just trying to find survival.
Oh, he running away with it. He just playing with it. It's giving Bugs Bunny tortoise in the hair.
This is so specific. Hearing you saying it's giving me life. I love to hear it. Let me see the shoulder tackle though off the bash.
Me being like it's giving and then using a reference from the 1950s. Dapper getting under. Big launch. We still have heat. What else?
Uh-oh. Bubble again. Dapper, we still got some life left to live. Or really heat to use, I should say. But nah, flailing arms, get that out of here. Back shoulder. Standing 1+2 again.
Dynamic 2-4 still so good. Long range, hit confirmable, heat, dash, launcher.
Okay, flex on him with the Make Some Noise and Dapper right now. Survival, Joe still on set point. But Knob caught up a side step and for the heat engage. Pressure off a back shoulder.
Nah, up 4-2-1 into heat burst instead of wall standing 3. Joe, you got to get this guy out of here. He can't.
Stop that.
He can't execute.
Woo, okay. Back 1, get that out of here. Meet the low parry. Now just a quick little carryover. Not enough to reach the wall, but JoeCrush trying to grab, pops it and breaks it.
Ooh. Ooh, and today chat learned that that low is launch punishable. Joe showing with form.
It makes a noise. Anticipating wake up with that grab, and now double, triple flex. 9 seconds left. We need some ridiculousness to get through here.
Duck under while standing 2-4, and that's gonna do it. Your body never hits the floor. You're out of there. 2 games straight. Time.
You know, see that again.
I would
no,
love that.
We're never seeing it again. I'm so upset.
Nah, you absolutely could. Book is playing king now. But we got to close the book on that one and open up the next chapter of our story. Top 8 winners side of TNS number 119.
All right, let's get it. Already. Start active, especially just leading into a Zazel Claw like that. Okay, we'll burst the heat. Trying off our down forward launch, but nope. Run up off a 3 hit. Still just Nick Arm trying to find something just off 4. Chainsaws instead.
Produces the power crushes on that distance. Switching with the swap from the throw. Shadow conservative here. Not pressing too much.
Just get off a head toss though. Sidestep it.
Oh.
But nah. Full around the way though. Just
What?
Stance. Okay. And he responded turn off an immediate rage art.
That was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie right now. Well, I know we were just talking about those very flaccid grand finals that we've seen in the past, but that was hot right there. That one gets me going. Top 8, round 1. Let's go.
Okay, interesting top 8 start so far. And of course, lead into it just off another orbital coming into your side. But Nick RM tried it again, but nope, punish. Jonathan, is he just off the low jab?
A destructive stance on the 1-1 there. We got the punishment.
Okay. Not the scorpion kick like that one. Sidestep it. Mostly just a low poke game.
Good backdash, but not good enough. Chainsaws are out. Red with damage.
Ooh.
The amount of times that I've seen that, man. For some reason, these Alisa players always want to go for that heat smash when the opponent wants the heat burst. I don't know what it is.
Listen, it's a habit. Now, if I played Alisa, I think I would do the same thing. It would run my blood somewhere, but not like that. Just punish immediately. Shadow 20 is able to put a round up on the board like that one. Still just off the stance like that.
Ooh.
Tarantula knocked. Spider crushed momentarily.
Nice to be able to sidestep left that button that most of the cast can't do anything about. Ooh, but couldn't run the fatality. Got finished himself.
Down forward, deny it. Shadow 20 another round up here. Off the flip. Back turn. Azazel. It's ugly head, but Nick already able to beat it out just off the chainsaw and the armor punish.
Okay. Disengaging to re-engage. Ooh, what you gonna do about that? You gonna go ahead and press at my shadow.
12 hits a board. Okay. Off double. Back-to-back wall splats. Stalagmites to the ground. Azazel right to the gut. And the riser Shadow 20Z. 1 round up. And 1 up so far.
That definitely got deep in them guts right there with the forward 1+2 heat dashes. That double back dash to be able to get away from Nick RM's strings into the down forward 2 launch, that was pretty fire. That was pretty fire.
Tony, you can't keep doing this. Everything that pops out of your mouth is so pause-worthy that I sit here stun-locked.
Listen.
Concerned.
Nobody yet has told me that I've gone too far. Production.
Oh, I'm not saying you're going too far. I say keep
please
going.
let me know. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Yo, Foxy Baller, I see you out there. From one Foxy Baller to another, I see you. What in the? All right, I get it. Never let them know your next move.
Understandable. It worked. Just momentarily. Off the stance, Shadow 20Z, just hop around right on G.
Not worried about the Scarecrow stance. Okay, keep out jab, but working out. React.
Punish counter. Okay, full run up with the shoulder tackle. These low pokes coming in turn from Shadow 20Z, but Nick RM. Wake up response already with chainsaws to destruct the stance. Most of your heat just gone. Quick toe tap check.
Yeah, I feel like Shadow kind of proving a point here and being mad aggressive, but also being like, what are you gonna do with that? Go ahead. Yup. Go ahead, heat smash. I'll block that. Doesn't heat dash there. Interesting.
That's cute. Cute though, just chainsaw chip again. It's not season 1, but it's still damage regardless. I'm gonna destruct the stance and able to pop back out of it. Sidestep right. Ooh, just off a low forward.
Like the right step dog. Low forward. What are we on? Hop kick. Will we see the bubble on the board for Nick RM pop up again? There it is. Not out just yet.
Nah, backhand. Nick RM, we're still alive in this. At least for now, you got a Raging Demon headed towards you off of Azazel. Respond in turn. Head toss bomb span. Can't pick it back up to close the gap. Shadow 20Z. Opportunity to be held, especially with the interrupt off of chainsaws.
Yeah, a little execution problem. Oh, Shadow 20Z. Also, looks like the mid-best. Maybe misnomer on that one. Shadow 1 round away for being on winner's side final.
Uh-oh, cold read, duck under, and get the launch. Like this, though. Shadow 20Z with the carryover off the wall. If you're not careful enough, there we go. Boom the wall. Nick RM getting carried hard here, especially just off the threes like that. Stalagmite.
Woo! Okay. Yup. Rough stuff, Nick. Just did not have the tools to plot in Season 3, and LighScrap has been playing this character for a really long time.
Okay, let's get into it though. See, whenever I see Victor, number one, think of LighScrap, especially on the screen here. But then I think, arguably one of the wildest Victor players in NorCal, Young P. Listen, that play at NorCal Knockout was no joke. Let's get off our start though. JoeCrush, already having a tank damage, especially off a line stance here.
This just in. Dude with hoodie, the GOAT, in top 8. And we will be seeing him after this match. I'm super excited for it, but I gotta lock in for this one. The double fister right through the rib cage.
All right, let's get it started though. 1-2, duck under the high. LighScrap getting some wild reads here, but still, watch off the elbow coming in from JoeCrush.
Oh, under it. Chill. Got punished. Oh, damn. Yo eating a lot of damage right now.
Oh my goodness. 2-2 low. Mixer coming in from LighScrap. 1-1 apiece though.
Ooh, Reactor Rebel just whiffing there. Interesting. It looks like it should have a gigantic hitbox, but it doesn't. LighScrap gets this wall. Ugh.
Uh-oh. Would, but not. Low riser. Still getting the cuts off of JoeCrush. Trying to find a response though. This look okay. Reset. Wall splat. Backhand. Gun. LighScrap another round here.
This is looking different, to be honest.
Whoa!
Damn, Joe going for the down forward one into the counter hit confirm. LighScrap ducks under. Look at all of that.
Gut checked instead to a massive wall carry. What? Duck over double fist lariat. LighScrap off your own heat engage. Oh. Teleport right over Pistons. So far, we're just up 1-0. Foxhound, that is some crazy adjustment from what I've seen earlier.
I mean, it's just game 1, right?
Right.
And certainly it was very quick. It was a lot of situations where if you make this decision, it's going to go well, but we have the ability to choose the other option. Not to say that everything is just a 50-50 or rock, paper, scissors, but every option that Joe picked was the wrong option in that situation for so many of them. And LighScrap really capitalized off a lot of those wall splats. Did you see anything that I missed right there?
Well, I'm trying to think. From what I've seen, some of the most ridiculous calls just coming in from Duck. Lariat ducked under. And then one blocked against. Duck launch punish. Teleport immediately over Lariat again. I'm not gonna lie, most of these are just, it's reads.
Dang, could have had the pick up there, but just a little bit too late on it. Nice, up forward 1-1. Okay, LighScrap trying to keep Joe at this wall.
Uh-oh, up a low jab, but can't really avoid just any damage off the heat engage, but makes a noise. Quiet down for a minute here. Off a 2-2, the back mixer to follow up with it.
You got knocked down. Oh, you walk right into, still got the counter throw? Sus.
Okay, Lariat, no launch you. You absolutely punish that. JoeCrush right now. Back against the wall. A lot of chip damage headed your way. There we go. Duck, launch, has to flex on him, and just go into shoulder tackle. Quick little teleport for the orbital.
Third time that the up 1+2 was gonna work. Second time that it was launch punishable, except you gotta be able to block it if you want to punish it. LighScrap now on set point here.
On that down stomp, and no matter where you think you can sidestep and find yourself safe, LighScrap is almost always there. Make sure that doesn't happen. 2-2, teleport, interrupt just off the one jab that makes a noise. Big flex here, but again off the carry and the interrupt.
My mouth is agape right now. This is nasty work.
Oh my
Throw
God.
on the power crush as well. And remember, we're 4 for 4. Let me fix that. 5 for 5 on the Excaliburs. And JoeCrush 9 more often for TNS. It's been so beautiful. But here we go. Dapper versus dude with hoodie. And he's rocking the gray suit. What we got here? Show him.
Okay, that's our options. Off our jab. Fully stanced up.
Exactly what I was talking about. You're not expecting this. Back one counter hit in no sword stance does indeed guarantee the no sword stance flash. When's the last time you seen it?
It's been a hot minute. Straight to NSS though. Just watch out of it. Ramonji flee. And that back turn. Dapper. When spawning a turn just off your shoulder tackle. Back leg though. Full cutter.
Oh, Dapper's getting pieced up right now. It is what it is. Many such cases. We in no sword stance again. And
Woo!
You forgot that when I'm in full crouch, I have the stankiest of legs. Now, Reggie, not a combo artist either. He could have killed there, but of course, right? Got to do it for the fans. Oh, we dropping
my
combos?
God. Wait a minute. 5 seconds left on the clock. Dapper was just fully denied of a combo there, but no, you have to sweep to win. Spin to hit 18% off your health. Down one already, but what's our round start options?
It is what it is, right? This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. We saw swag, but also it's not optimization. And that is the one crux of dude with hoodie right now. And now we're mixing. He did mid after the full crouch slow that time. And we're going through sequences heavy.
I need to be careful that if it ain't optimal, it's absolutely droptimal. Get it with the heat engage though. Back turn with the spin. The hawk to Yoshimitsu. Back in full force. Even then, Dapper, you do so much to punish it here, especially just leading it off your heat and get. What was that?
We got him. Thank you. Appreciate it. We spinning. Flee. Oh, we can pick up off of that new change. 11 seconds remaining and over half health from both of them, but the launch.
Launching the wall. Dude, not looking too hot right now, especially 2 seconds left. Not much you can do here. 13 versus 54%. Dapper trying to just put one up on the board, especially just leading in our set here. Full cut.
Okay, yep, no longer an unblockable, but does a lot of chip damage. The Death Copter, backdash warp strike. We got the Nebular Burst as well. More backdash warp strike.
In the full fleece spin. Charged up, ready to go. That is a perfect round. Now 2-1 lead. Let's get it.
They love the tech roll on my man. Oh, baby. The Scowling Moon God while standing 2-1.
Goodness. In the full shoulder tackle. Take flight here off of Yoshimitsu. Brutal overhead to follow up with it. Now Dapper. Respond in turn. There we go. Three. Run up.
How did I catch? I'm spinning. Key dash. No.
Break it. Oh, that is still a nasty wall splat here.
Guaranteed. No, gotta stay ducking under the down 4. Tough stuff. Could have just been the first one. Try to go for a punish. and Dapper comes out with game 1. But before we see what game 2 looks like, was I not correct in what I said about my play style of my man?
You're so right. This is just playing for the vibes. This is spin the win. It's full, dare I say, this is the Yoshimitsu of joy and whimsy.
Yes.
Correct.
And that's exactly why I love him so much. Like, he shows you that you can have fun playing this game and still do well. And
fun?
even more so, that idea of Yoshimitsu, like Kane and Trench. If you watch Kane and Trench playing Yoshimitsu, Kane and Trench plays Yoshimitsu to win. It's all about solid and fundamentals. And you can win like that. But you see players like iMusician, you see players like Dude with Hoodie, you go, man, you can win and be creative, unpredictable, funny even. That's what it's about.
Hey, listen, love to see it. In this sense of Tekken, you wouldn't expect it. With Dude with Hoodie. You know what? I, for one, welcome it. Welcome the change just off the low slide, though. Backhanded. And into NSS in the cutter.
Ooh, that's wall splat. What Dapper got here. He burst into death. Not quite.
Okay, off the Indian stance. Jump it. That is a launch punish for your troubles coming in here from Dapper right now. Plus 2, the run over. Still the flea stance, a spin out, and the kip up. Still getting hit off of it.
We're seeing a little bit too much spin here. Lot of down back 2 hit confirms from Dapper, especially at the wall so far.
Spin win again. Trying to go for down forward 2 launch, but nope. Has to focus NSS here if you are Dude. Hawk to Mitsu!
But at this point, we're going through all the unblockables. We've hit at least 5 of them so far. Another one. That's the 3rd time we've seen the down back 2-4 hit confirm from Dapper.
Uh-oh. It's still able to just get a hit off of counter damage. Even out of flea stance, you think you're safe. Manji Dragonfly. Beating gate. Better pressure. Full spin the win off the wall.
Not punishable. Dude with Hoodie, known very well in these streets for killing himself with the spin, but also killing you for blocking.
There's no way. The minute you said something, I'm like, are we about to see Harakiri on our screen? What happened? The monkey's paw curled.
The second 7 sequences are not working on Dapper. Ducking under, getting the wall standing too.
Riser though, and still managing to catch you off the full heat burst. Quick little kick. That's fine. Toe tap it.
It's going to be set point for Dapper here. Trying for some hop kicks. Got punished. Does he get the pickup? He do.
Okay, if you're not careful enough, it will certainly lead to a floor break. Even then, Dude with Hoodie. So much you can do, especially leading into full cutter territory. Take it back up in a tornado. There's our floor break. Back in the Tekken 6 gargoyle perch.
Here we go with the face mower. Ooh. Far away. Back to 1. No? I don't know about this one. This combo. But we're going downstairs with the guillotine crow kick.
Okay. Crow kick. Woo! Sweep. Edge it. Doing Hoodie right now. That's a big damage. We can see the Harakiri faint. Instead, lead off your grab.
Y'all like that. I know y'all like that. Double suicide feint into back turn throw. Boo, this man doesn't wall standing 3. Boo.
Boo. 10-hit piece already, but Dapper. The vicious walkover in a Dragonfly. Ooh. Big boot and a back kick.
Uh-oh. That's rough. Full crouch down forward 4 finally gets a big block. But Dude with Hoodie gets away with murder here. Still has a life to live.
Still have options here, especially just off your low jabs. You can tell. Trying to tempt it. With Fade, able to heal up just a little bit off your gray life.
I expected it was coming. I hit it on you in the first round. You see what I'm talking about these combos, right? It's not about optimizing the combos. It's about, I get my launch, I send a message.
We're just playing for the vibes. I see it. I understand it. NSS, though, spin the win. And Dapper still able to pick up combos. 2. No way.
Risking it all on back one string.
Twin.
Okay, I would have done it again.
Twin.
Oh my god!
Twin!
But you gotta kill him though.
No way.
But you gotta kill him though. 26, and the double KO gives a draw. Now, pop quiz, guys. What happens when we get a draw? Answer, you play the game over again. That's the TWT rules. It is not one game apiece. You play the game over again. Now, that having been said, I have to triple check on the TNS ruling on it, but it should be that we play the set or that game again. I will look over and listen to production, but for now, I will just ask y'all, are you not entertained?
I know I am. I've been having a blast so far.
Woo. Yes, sir. You
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, yes. Ruling is in. We do indeed replay game 2. I'm excited that the hype that I was throwing on this match is actually coming to fruition. So thank you all so much for putting your trust in your boy. And here we go. Game 2 redo.
All right. Let's get into it, though. Doing pretty, just trying to play the backstep defensive game here. Dapper not letting up. Absolutely not. I wouldn't just keep it the same thing off the low sweep. Slide in. Dragonfly.
Ooh, and down forward 2 went forward facing there? What? Wow. Okay. Hell Sweep has been working a lot. It seems like Dude with Hoodie is maybe got a weakness here. He likes to move, doesn't like to block. That's why we've been seeing lots of spin. Oh, Kincho back 1+2 getting evaded. Dapper though with that counter hit down for 2+3. We're liking the no sword stance consistently. 3-1 ducked and evaded by down back 3. Man needs such cases with Leo. Damn. Totally non-biased commentary, guys.
All right. Back here. Let's get into it, though.
So the roll actually pushed Dapper so far back that the sword sweep was just way too far away. Dapper is just staying far away, letting Dude with Hoodie do the things that kill himself.
So the minute I come back, is gone. Fricassee not cooked just yet. Even then, Dapper, heat engaging still. Or maybe.
Dapper just staying pretty defensive, backing off when the tension gets a little bit high.
Uh-oh. That's a 1-1. Now a little bit of the Yoshimitsu Hunting Hawk action. And Dude with Hoodie. That's a block on the low. And even bigger punish headed your way in the side of Dapper.
Ooh, we might be able to realign for a good wall. That was crazy. Forward, didn't get full wall combo there, but that's all she wrote for our Tampa boy Dude with Hoodie. And it can be all over after that. Let's see what Shadow has in this first of 3 for this evening.
All right, let's get it. The Victor versus the Zafina matchup. We're already getting our start with the Zazel here and the disrespectful run over. Even then, LighScrap has a full sidewalk around it off the right.
Woo!
Okay.
15-second perfect. Just like that?
It's like that. I see the tone in the match. I'm liking it. But LighScrap, honestly, a little disliked about it. I do feel that. Off the 1-3s. All right, let's get into it though. There's go stance. Nope. Teleport. Straight gun. Close the gap off your zoning here. Shadow 20Z. Find the option just off of Azazel again. Chip counter. Certainly this ends off a cinematic. Thank you. Leading to your Rage Art. That's going to be some good damage here. I'm trying to think. Scaled or otherwise. Should be alive by 1 pixel. what's our wake-up option, at least for LighScrap on this end? No. It's a mid. And Shadow 20Z, so far, fast second round, might I add. We're already 2 up here. LighScrap can only do so much of a life stance. Low blow. Get the 3s. Now LighScrap just up and down forward 1 here. Branchless stance. Shimmy over. Counter damage just off of Azazel again into the stalagmites. Back counter coming in from LighScrap here. Now just up. Okay. Ooh, snake it. 4.
Down forward 4, man. That long leg of the law. Certainly laying it down for Shadow 20Z. You can't counter hit me with the down back 4 if I don't press on you.
Right. In this universe, in my arena, maybe not like that.
Yeah, on the open stage like that, I'm sure Shadow felt really good. I still think about what would happen if we were to come back into the realm of being able to choose stages. And now that Yoshimitsu is back in the game, I'm very glad that we're not in that realm where we can choose stages anymore. But I often wonder, what if, you know?
Listen, that's a what if for the future. Hopefully for the past still. Well, let's just keep it that way, Twin. I'm scared.
Parry, flouncing with the back 3 as well. 56 damage in total.
Uh-oh. Really tried off our Scorpion kicks too, coming in from Shadow 20Z. Even then, LighScrap. Defensive came upward. 1-2. And a 2-hit piece, though.
Ooh, 1+2 from long range. Caught Shadow trying to do something after whiffing that standing 3 in the Scarecrow.
And with the heat engager. Pressure. 2 mix up. And off a long blade. Quick teleport. Even then, Shadow 20Z. Resolve. Hold your own and a sidestep to try and tank stalagmites. Even then, that is a wall crush.
Back 1-2. Blow it up. Hey. Shadow showing a lot of that 1+2, trying to go for the calling call out with the timing call out, excuse me, for the counter hit.
Still clipped off your toes. And LighScrap right now. More stalagmites headed your way. Even then, corners now we want to end up against Zafina. Shadow 20Z can't take the gun. Especially just off the down 2 like that.
Yeah, fought his way out real nice with that Crybaby Sophia string. Again, more of these 1+2. Shadow's not doing any better at getting counter hits than LighScrap is.
Even trying to just off a wall standing like that. But LighScrap trying to punish, but we can absolutely find full crumple. Just off a gun, quick teleport, heat engage, better pressure. And the better one just off your orbital back kick.
I'm like, surely you had a wall combo that was good enough to get the kill right there, right? But, you know, huge amount of scaling from wall, heat burst, and heat dash. Shadow 20Z is struggling to keep the lead here in game 2.
Uh-oh, just a little bit. This is, how many teleports can we possibly count in one match is the important question. A 2, maybe 3 if you're not careful enough. And Shadow 20Z though, he's found in turn just off heat for your own here. LighScrap, one more, breaks the throw.
And I don't know if you saw there, the interruption, because you can't interrupt that string. The option that Shadow went and interrupted with actually whiffed. And so got hit by that 3rd hit in the middle of the string. That's a damn shame. But more games for us.
That's true. We're still 1-1 here. Where's final? Let's shout out Tento in the chat. Good to see you, Twin. And Juice. Rare appearance. It is nice to see more of the folks, especially off of Midwest here.
Yeah, it's always good to see our boy Tento popping off. Got to see him do his thing out there in the pit at Combo Breaker. Super sick to see. Always love to see my man pop off. He always takes the best pictures too. That photogenic bastard. Anyway, back to the people that we came here to see.
All right, let's get it. LighScrap versus Shadow 20Z here in our winners final. We're still tied 1-1 apiece. Not careful enough. Get pieced up here. LighScrap respond just off a 2-2 like that?
Or the Miasma Bear down forward 4-1. We're letting it rip. That's 3 back-to-back, by the way.
Ridiculous. Still fun to watch, though. Not fun to have happen to you in any way, shape, or form. And Shadow 20Z, listen, take the initiative. Leading off of Azazel again. Quick low, quicker 4 snap, and 1 up.
4 cards down 4. Any such cases, that can be the option. Be able to get you out of there. 1 + 2, 4, 4 will guarantee an entire back turn combo. And we got ourselves some Raiders just in time. Looking sexy.
All right, on the come up though. Spring kick. Thankfully, it doesn't put LighScrap into more trouble than absolutely need be. Maybe down back 4 would be nice, but maybe not in this case. Shadow 20Z. See, that's cute, but Anathema.
Ooh, guaranteed Tornado of Souls on the edge of that since the second hit counter hit.
More counter hit damage headed your way. Still have Chip active. Even then, Stalagmite for the tornado. LighScrap. You do so much, especially this is a lot of pressure headed your way.
No punish on that. That's -12. That homing option out of the Tarantula stance, but LighScrap looking a little unfamiliar on that one. And just another no round bound right back at you.
I was gonna say, we were looking mega comfortable earlier, especially leading in off the Jack 8 matchup. But then when it comes to Zafina, you can definitely tell that LighScrap, we still have some momentum left in the tank, but it's a very different LighScrap if you catch my meaning here.
Fair. I think it's easy for a lot of us to talk in the armchairs of being like,
right.
Oh, it seems like there's maybe some matchup misinformation, but I think that if you are in GOD7, you have labbed the hell out of Zafina because you know you're gonna see Shadow. So maybe it's just the small stuff. It could be a pressure kind of thing here, as opposed to ignorance. Not sure.
See? The minute I peep a GOD7, maybe I'm gonna just sit back and I'll mind my business. Perhaps I am the problem.
But you never know, right? The amount of times I've seen high-level players be like, I didn't know I could do that. And you're like, oh, you're just not in the Discords because you're just playing instead of labbing. Many such cases.
Hey, it happens. I'll tell you right now, though, happening. Full pop. No chip. No Anathema active if you really squint here. But now, LighScrap. Try to get the throw. If the back wall able to break out of it. No. Rely off your crumple.
Wow. LighScrap, just with the small delays and the confidence, was able to come out of that scary stitch.
Hey, you want to get real scary with it and be my guest. And LighScrap, almost like demon hours if you're not careful. Even then, what do you do when you have a full demon and tarantula stance headed towards you, Fox Sound?
A demon indeed, for sure. Coming out of the shadows. Shadow 20Z, pretty much all of North America's sleep paralysis demon.
I don't know, my sleep paralysis demon is the one, what was it? Do you remember the Heartman specifically from SpongeBob in the full costume that Patrick tore apart? That's my sleep paralysis demon.
I've learned so much about you today.
I'm aware. I'm still learning more about Tekken here, though. Especially if it's Shadow 20Z, this Zafina matchup, LighScrap, pop it in turn, just off your heat, teleport feint.
I like how LighScrap is not afraid to use the lows. Problem is that we are also knowing all of the numbers off of the edge of that. Shadow knows that they have the ability to challenge here, succeeding in doing so, and it's grand finals point here.
Woo! Challenger sidestep and meets it immediately in the middle, off your floor blast. Take it further though, off your stalagmites. Still, full Azazel, full pace, LighScrap, almost nearly avoiding another wall slide reset situation. And even then, these sidesteps are just being matched off of low slides.
Wow. Sidestep left, down jab actually floats Shadow out of the option. Okay, this is your moment. Oh my god, did you see that?
I did. Shadow 20Z, seeing what I'm saying right now. Full damage, full float, full dead.
Losers run versus Cheese Yoni. He took it 2-1 in a rematch of what we saw in winner's side top 48. Cheese Yoni took it 2-0 over Kaiser. Dapper took it 2-1 over Nick RM. And that brings us here to this first to 3 loser semis.
All right, let's get it. JoeCrush versus Dapper. Very different JoeCrush from what we saw earlier. Makes a noise. Clap. And of course, off the running knee.
Oh my god. 101. Not a high score, but pretty damn close.
Okay, off that 2-1 though. Back shoulder coming in from Dapper right now. Still good usage to be able to extend off a heave. Still JoeCrush got slammed off the wall.
That was mad interesting because that was an armor move that got counter hit there, but I think the armor frames had ended? It's one of the slowest armor moves in the game. And there again, we're seeing Dapper hit confirming that down back 2-string. Consistent with it.
Woo! The run over. Finger gun. And not the heat engage too coming in from JoeCrush right now. But Dapper saying, okay, that's cool. I have my launches still. And I most certainly just have a big boot right to the face off the 4.
Talking about big boots. They are not stopping anytime soon. Shee! Oh, we got punishes? Heat smashes? Alright.
Yes, we do. Alright, round 3 though. Lariat. Lead off your legs. JoeCrush makes a noise. And off the wall too. Gatling gun.
Down back 3 out of my jackhammer. 3 of them things.
Oh no.
Talk to the hand, little man.
I saw the concept. We were able to interrupt just off your low jab. And JoeCrush, median armor, immediate crush. No pun intended off that one.
We've been seeing a lot of victory from Dapper with that counter hit button, the down 4 2+3 this evening. He's choosing not to break the wall to get the extra.
Woo! Launch, counter punish. Now for Dapper right now. For 3, there we go. Back leg kick. Just quick little down stomp. So far, leads a 1-up against JoeCrush.
Losers semis is for lovers. Game 1. Going to Dapper right there. We're moving and grooving tonight. Hope y'all are feeling good with me. We're tipping on faux-foes. Frap with Rolos. What is that Steam tag? Since when did it... He took me back to Paul Wall, and I didn't even know that he was doing it. What in the...
Do you know how insane it is to sit here and think, damn, Foxhound's got default settings. This is just Florida Paul Wall. We're missing just the do-rag and the grills. Actually, no, we're definitely missing grills. Have you gotten grills yet?
I've not gotten front. No.
Okay. I know what to bring you next time as a birthday gift. Don't you worry.
I'm with it. Let's run it. Oh, we saw that same sequence just last game. Literally with the clap on the end of it as well. All 4 of those buttons. But Dapper didn't call it out. Let's see what we got keeping going with the rest of the metas.
And your low jab. Just flail with the arms. An immediate guard break like that one. JoeCrush, get the carryover, especially just leading off to make some noise again. Full wall bash. Able to break the balcony.
Ooh, get the step. Nice. Enough back dashes. Actually didn't do the last hit of the windmill. Could have stopped Dapper from getting all of that.
All right, round 2 though. Got our options already. Just going for the shimmy game. Maybe off the Pistons launch, but not flex on him. And the back flash to really consider. JoeCrush right now. Lead a blue spark it and a shoulder tackle target.
Wow. Back dash. Corner combo. All of that. Sheesh. From sidestep 2. 7 damage.
Woo! Down back 1 to follow up with it, and then straight rip it. Damage. JoeCrush able to put a perfect off your board. Whoa!
Something light, you know. Many times it's happened before. Oh, there's that lightning glare option that everybody says is now useless.
All right, 1 follow-up. Coming up with JoeCrush right now, and even then, cold shoulder, Dapper can't sidestep this damage. Most certainly can't sidestep another heat engage headed your way.
Oh, what? Oh,
that
he was
too, right?
waiting for the lightning glare extension because there's a third hit for lightning glare. He's just waiting on it to be safe. I respect it.
Understandable. Oh, we got backdash game 2, shoulder bash. Nope. Need the full burst of heat and the run of 3. No way.
Nothing you can do about it. Reactor elbow into the explosion.
The nastiest elbow I done seen in so long, too.
Sidestep low parry. This guy want to be on the Tekken World Tour.
To be fair, with low parries like that, don't be surprised if you're just one step away from it. Up under double fist, though. Now, JoeCrush. Can't exactly tank heat engage like that one. We still got some armor left to through.
Incorrect punish. Unforge. Off axis. Dapper takes advantage.
Uh-oh. Low punish yourself while standing forward. Dirty bubble.
35 frame startup on that down back 3. If you see it starting, you should duck it and launch it. Joe didn't pop it. Oh my god, but we popped the wall though.
Oh goodness. Trade out in damage and Joe able to capitalize fully off your wall exploder. Drill right in. Back out immediately. Able to put yourself one up on the board finally here in loser semis.
I really cannot believe we're making Paul Wall references in our Steam tags in 2026. I'm so excited. Did y'all know that Paul Wall started doing Christian rap?
Wait, what?
Factual information.
What in the world? Okay.
Go look it up.
To be fair, I'm gonna be real with you, Foxhound, and I feel I'm betraying some of my people here. I've never really been a Paul Wall person. Dare I say I've actually been more into Bubba Sparks.
These are two completely and totally different individuals, regardless of their physical apperences.
To be fair, though, they are both white boys with swag,
the
are they
physical
not?
appearance. Are they both Texas?
Well,
Ready for the
really think about it. Number one, to be fair, I'm trying to think about it. I don't think so, but I'm trying to think in the back of my
Nah,
mind
Paul's
whenever
Texas.
no, I don't know. But to be fair, my family, oh my god. The minute I'm like, wait, Paul Wall's black, right? My dad's like, no.
No.
He's, you know. I'm like, what do you mean, you know? The devastation and the shock that I found out that day was insane.
Oh boy. We're teaching the youngins out here, y'all. Dapper once again getting away with a lightning glare low. 17-second perfect off round 1. So up in the set.
Okay. Devastator elbow coming in full force, and now it's the guaranteed grab to follow up with it too. JoeCrush off the run up though, and Dapper gonna wake up, jab it out, spin the win. More importantly, just shimmy for the game. Two hit though.
Double backdash. The down back 2-4. Yeah, that hit confirm. It's been going miles for Dapper, but now on the end, not being able to get that full wall carry is really you're seeing the fruits of it. The classic seed planter down jab into the full crouch.
Uh-oh, I was gonna say, it's been a minute to succeed. Seed planter especially played in this set here, but JoeCrush finishing up for the wall ender. Now Dapper, one jab, down 2. JoeCrush off the guard break.
Oh, couldn't interrupt there, even though it was definitely the right option. Interesting, or maybe it was a pushback collision sphere kind of thing. We got forward 4 cancels. Dapper pushing back to the wall, trying to make sure that Joe stays there.
Woo! And with the heat engage saying, you know what? Damn your armor! I'm gonna push through that, especially as leading it off with low 4. Dapper. Another round here. It's getting the round 4.
Long range, making it clap. That is probably the best aerial filler that you could have asked for there. 61 damage off a float.
Listen, it's as good as can be. Now, to have it happen to you, one might say it's a little concerning. It works, especially the side of JoeCrush here. Really close the gap off of that. Flail, back, kick.
Back 3, I like that. What?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a backdash and the leg doesn't go as far as the hand does.
Ah. Uh-oh.
The low and the high both have a hitbox. It's weird. Sorry.
Trouble here? Now one jab, Devastator, the elbow, machine gun funk on the wall.
Uh-oh. Could have had the block there. 2 frames, 5 seconds left, and a lot of people would have just backdashed or did the old 3+4 and went up to the sky, but Joe, he let it fly.
Okay, just it's a little 2-1 here, but Joe trying to pick it back up, especially off a counter trade damage. Momentarily though, down 1.
What a trade. Oh, the damage.
Figured, expecting another low. Dapper, you can kind of tell. It's like, okay, I blocked this. I should be able to punish. JoeCrush, 3rd low. Not necessarily in a row, but it works. And that's just enough that you need to be able to put yourself up 2-1 so far here in losers semis.
Yeah, and the meta on that full crouch down back 1 string is really deep too. Like the 3rd hit, Joe had shown earlier. He showed it in multiple sets this evening. And the 3rd hit is a mid, but you could just stop at the 2nd hit and go right back for another one of those lows, which is also going to hit at that same range, at that almost that exact same timing. And you can delay the timing of the 3rd hit. It's nasty work, and one of the things that really stood out in Jack's new kit and still stands out as an amazing way to finish out games and rounds to this day.
All right, let's get it done. JoeCrush versus Dapper. These are semis, and okay, very different stage from what we're used to, but you know what? I do like to see it. And a giant meteor for being real here, Fox Sound.
Ooh. Dapper, he's been doing this so much in the beginnings of these games, just blowing it up and blowing it up. But it's about staying power. It's about stamina. Nice duck under the K and K high. JoeCrush getting reward from it.
And no matter how much you really think you're safe, whether it be rating 0 or even moving backward, JoeCrush always there to close the gap, especially just off a C planner, down stomp. You're down back 1. A perfect round.
Now Dapper's staying on the floor at the end of that round there because he got taught to stay on the floor. Last time he tried to get up, he got bodied for it. Stayed on the ground, took even more damage this time. Joe is deep in the metas of his Oki.
Not only the Oki, but really just playing in the mind games also. It's like you get back up, you're fully expecting the full crouch down back 1 or anything of the sort, and then teaches you to stay back down. That's cute. I got C planner. Dapper, you wake up to it though, off your low 4s. Another low jab out of JoeCrush to be able to press the interrupt.
Like the 3rd time I've seen Dapper down jab there, it whiffs, and Joe's not getting the down 4-2 punish on the whiff, is what it is. Joe, he's really playing that spacing game a lot. He's kind of in and out.
Oh, good spacing. Look no further than Dapper. Back-to-back consistent lows. And just enough to be able to put JoeCrush in a real nasty situation here. A round start launch. You love to see it. Immediate floor blast here.
Bach 2. I saw it in the chat not too long ago. They were like, Bach 2 is coming soon. And maybe not soon, but there it is. I saw you. You predicted it.
Right. To break your armor. And then spring kick fully denied off your coverage. So a lot of pressure from Dapper. It's a low sweep. The pickup. Upper 1s. Dapper ties it 2-2 here in loser semi.
Bro, he powered up on that one. He hit the Hoshia Kazik. That was nasty work. Game 5 already. These guys are going fast, and we like that out here in TampaNeverSleeps, especially when it is a school night, a work night. And I gotta hear from you, chat. I know you like an underdog story here. Who do you like? JoeCrush or that young boy Dapper?
All right, Midnight Siege though. JoeCrush versus Dapper. 2-2 tied here in loser semis. I'm not gonna lie, Tony, this has been an insane set thus far. We're not even anywhere close to grand.
We're pretty, I mean,
kind of.
That's all going to depend on how LighScrap and Joe want to play that grand. I mean, not to say that Joe's going to make it, right? It could be Dapper. I'm just, statistically speaking, you know where my money is at because I'm a businessman.
All right, dirty bubble though. Pop it. Now Dapper just having to respond. No Bach 2 loose just yet. Would be nice though.
charge. We got pluses on plus frames, and Joe waited just a little bit too long on that one. And dying for it? Question mark?
Okay, 1 HP in a dream. marisleepi, a $137 contribution. Good lord. Scared of a Jesus out of me in the middle of the set.
We got Spartan energy this evening. Are you not entertained? It's getting diabolical. 300 in the Matcherino. Thank you all so much tonight.
That is wild. Even wilder, watch out. He's down back one's been a thorn in your side.
Oh.
Jack body press denied. Dapper momentarily pick it up here.
Yeah, having your back against the wall versus either of these characters, either of these players, is something that is so difficult to be able to get out of. A couple of on-block situations. Joe already almost has his back to one.
Okay. Ace smash. Go for your full burst option, and off the wall like that, you really tried to tip over with the elbow. JoeCrush though.
Oh.
Break the throw, but we can't exactly. Okay. Maybe we can. Low block punish. Makes a noise.
Big risk there. Couldn't have gotten a wall splat with it. Holy, corner to corner, wall to wall. If these walls could talk, 111 damage. That's the high score for this evening.
Good lord. They can come from a wall to wall, but Dapper absolutely hit it for the wall exploder here, especially just off. Block punish, leading to your mids. Off the riser, Dapper here on set point against JoeCrush.
I think we got the AO Richie blessing here. We haven't seen him in chat for a while, but I know if Dapper gets this W, we're going to see him pop up. But Joe always got the stamina.
Hey, listen, it's about drive, most importantly about power. If you got it, you got it. But right now, Dapper is really putting pressure with you. A lot of these lows, block it. While standing 4, wind up.
Dapper really needed that whip punish that they missed a little bit earlier.
Oh, no.
Okay. What do you think about this rage art, Ash?
Honestly, I'm liking it a little bit. I'm not loving it, but to be able to get this great life back, it is a little more necessary than one would think here.
Damn, didn't get a lot of that back. Run up into the box stance and get fisted on. Final round.
Uh-oh, here we go. You get one up, you get done up, and Dapper gotta learn a lesson off of that one. Big boot right to the face, wind up, pressure, heat engage coming into the side of JoeCrush right now. The stomp, flex on him for the drill.
That was really dastardly for Dapper. Low parry is gonna get all of this this recoverable life back though.
And that's a lot to get back here, especially using up a lot of your mids here. 3-hit piece, and for the crumple. But now the pick back up is the important question. Off the count back 1 while standing 4 again. JoeCrush able to reverse it, flip it. Wait a minute, you out here listening to Good Kid, Mad City like that?
You don't even know who you're talking to.
My fault, gang. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Yo, Young Old, I appreciate you for the big ups on that. All right, here we go. First big launch with the baguette cutter. LighScrap moving through JoeCrush like butter. Could be a remix of what we saw in winter semifinals. And I think Joe may be pretty warm right here, but he definitely did get cut through, just saying.
And already, we're leading into a stage transition based off that break momentarily ago. Tried it off a bubble, but not break the throw. And JoeCrush certainly has to... Yep. Pop your lead up. Wind up.
You want the floor? Not yet. That's fine. We got some punishments. Pushing you back. Get closer to a wall. Big headbutt. Oh!
Woo! Jack 8 pile driver for the floor blast. That is some dastardly damage headed your way. Even then, duck under. One big gut check, and then leading off a down back 1.
Erupted on the end of that one. Leave the body smoking, as our boy Tasty Steve said.
Uh-oh, straight cutter. And a 1-2 option.
Oh! Got the punish with the gun. Ducking under.
Ooh.
And then the Shago Hod. Forward, 1+2 to get under and get the punish.
I saw that.
Another
Calculating. There's one teleport. I absolutely know there's another one headed my way. JoeCrush. The reads. The wind up again. Makes a noise. Clap again. Calculated shoulder tackle off the wall. No splat, but that is still some good damage.
Bing bong. Eat dash. Make some noise. Cheering on the boys. Back turn? I don't know.
Okay. Dirty bubble. JoeCrush very obviously doesn't want to let LighScrap run away with this one. Up so far, still a lot of room for error or even opportunity if we're being very real about it, Tony.
Yeah, for sure. So first of all, we had a much bigger stage there.
Right.
And I think in the stages that we saw Joe versus LighScrap on in winter semis, they were much smaller. And in round one, we're already putting us on the pseudo infinite. And that really helped Joe out. But Joe just, his engine is revved. It is primed. It is at 4,000 RPM already.
All right. A little different. Stage change, obviously.
Ooh.
Not as infinite as one would really hope, but still a lot of hazards to worry about just off your back elbow. Still with some pressure just off the down forward 2 launch.
Yeah, 2 jab into down forward 2 launch. If you thought you was doing anything after my 2 jab, you thinking incorrectly. Nice down forward 1 to finish it out.
Nice. Caught you pressing. Down to round 2. Oh, another down forward 2. For your troubles, lead up into it with the wind up. Absolutely press for heat here off your wall corner.
Spike, staying on the ground. Thank you very much.
Okay. Trying to off the calculated shoulder tackle again, but this is just more counter hit damage headed LighScrap's way.
Jack, hammer, mids on highs. Joe's trying to get some revenge here, dog.
After what happened earlier, would you two not want to seek revenge, Foxhound?
You already know. You know what I'm about. The difference between me and Joe is, Joe, he got that dog in him. He got that spike.
Oh, but the dirty bubble. Understandably so, but the big boot does not go unpunished. Off the teleport, though, get him with the feint, and LighScrap right now still getting slammed just off the clap. Or 2? Nah.
Ooh, I see. Ooh, he confirms. LighScrap pushes Joe back to the wall. Good backdash. No perfect punish. Ooh, down 2 got nothing because no heating.
no.
There's no way, brother.
Okay. Kind of understand where that was going. Anticipating either a mash or anything off a get up. Instantly denied. Rocked for it. And LighScrap able to put 1 round at least on the board for now.
Joe lets LighScrap walk up to him and push him back to this wall. That's one of the things that you learn about Joe is Joe does not care if his back is to a wall. He will backdash into it.
Most unpredictable of things. Terrifying, sure. Scary, also yes. But a 1 HP, even scarier. LighScrap, an unpredictable amount of pressure just headed your way. And now just trying to play the shimmy game. More backdashes.
Yeah, Joe said, come to me, and you see what happens when LighScrap is able to run his game. Tekken 8, baby. You do not allow them to run their offense.
Ooh. And with that counter hit damage off a tornado, also down stomp, tried it off elbow press. JoeCrush. Also just keeping defenses up again. Teleport.
Not like this. This is gonna happen again with the up 1+2s.
Do it again, it would be so funny.
The pickup from the kip up. Million years to get the float.
Machine gun funk off the wall into another splat. Full reset, full gun, full dead. LighScrap tying it in your loser's final 1-1.
All right. That's crazy because you called it machine gun funk off the edge of it, and it made me think about Joe. He has machine gun punches, a down back 1-1-1 string.
Yeah.
As well. and it's making me think of, you know, loser of this one. They might be going home feeling a little machine gun smelly. They might not be loving the walk home for this one, or the walk back to bed, I guess.
I was gonna say, you're out here playing TNS at an internet cafe? Question mark.
Listen, didn't you tell me that there was a recent TNS winner that was playing from a MacBook?
Either MacBook, laptop. There's no way that was Zechariah. And they're back in the Philippines. It would be so funny if I found that out.
A MacBook. Crazy. Okay, the EI low. Get off of me.
Uh-oh. Cut counter. And then 2-2 following up from LighScrap right now. I'm gonna need an over-under on that immediately, Fox Sound.
It's 2 for 2 right now. You know, can't keep getting away with it. I will say we're not seeing the same kinds of things that we saw earlier in LighScrap's run, where it's like Oki into Oki into Oki, but we're seeing lots more of these counter hits popping out a lot more, and of course those up 1+2s are prevalent.
Exceptionally so. And of course, with that, I'm almost certain we should be getting a stage transition either way. JoeCrush! Off another low in LighScrap. Just trying to put it up off the numbers. Let's get it though, round 3.
Please launch. All right, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, this is what they tell you. A wise man once said, take your risks while you have the life. And LighScrap has the life.
I mean, here we have the line for now, but for the amount of stomps we're putting out, this is getting some mileage in the side of JoeCrush. Body press, denied.
All of that gray. Sheesh. Put some gray on my head just watching it.
Listen, I already got gray hairs at the tender age of 24. I feel that.
Y'all get quiet out here in this chat.
You saw that too? I'ma just pretend I do not see it. I'm seeing plenty though. Teleport. Teleport again. Duck. Punish. Full down forward. Gut check. LighScrap. Now we're sitting pretty at 2-1.
Interesting. Somebody asked me earlier in chat if I know what QCF1 throw is from Jack. If I know what it's called, and I don't know the answer. And this was like an hour ago that they asked me, and I feel bad because I just remembered it.
You should feel bad.
This is my goldfish memory. But if anybody else knows what the QCF1 throw from Jack is called, please remind me so that maybe it ends up in YouTube, so that the person that asked me feels like I remembered them. I was lost in the moment. I was lost in the sauce.
Lost in the sauce? Unfortunate twin. You know, that does happen sometimes. I feel that.
You do.
Here we go.
Ooh, big ducks. Okay. Now, Pack Pixels. This is a pretty damn good stage for Jack, I gotta say.
Honestly, Jactors, that excel on the stage besides Jackade. King, Armor King, and Jack, of course, if we're going back to it off that topic. The LighScrap, though, with teleport off your board, and that's at least 1 floor exploder down, 4 more to go if you squint.
2 already. Oh, God. In the Okies, there is nothing being given up here. You tried to go for the heat smash on me after you ran up. Pyramid Driver is the name of the QCF1 throw?
That's what it's called?
That's freaking amazing.
Oh, wow.
Pyramid Driver?
Wait a minute. I forget that some of the names in Tekken have the penchant to absolutely cook.
Yes.
Get cooked though, maybe not here. Another floor blast headed your way. JoeCrush, full initiative, just lead into wall off the driver.
Joe's trying to stick to LighScrap, and it is working. The range 1, range 2 situations are going in Joe's favor. As long as he doesn't give LighScrap that space to ramp up, do those wall running 1+2s, wall running 2s, mixes, he can get it done. Do we see game 5 here?
We have at least 1, 2, 3 floor blasts that we've worked so far. Insane to think about. 9 times out of 10, it's almost always been JoeCrush to put you through the ringer. Another carryover on the windup. Get it again. Drill and the heat engage. Better pressure.
Sheesh. Another one that's 4 for 4. The Wendy's.
Okay, that's ridiculous. Never thought I'd actually hear Wendy's deal in my ears again off the bag alert. Understandable, but LighScrap. Press the alarm though. Off your grab, break it, elbow. The duck cannot beat the big boot. He tried it again.
You saw that, right? You saw the the little lines happening. That's exactly. That was another. So we're 4 for 5 then. Because that was definitely another attempt at the up plus 2. Great option right there. Not gonna lie. So we are game 5 here. I just want to talk about the numbers that we've been seeing for the set counts. We have had all of the first rounds of top 8, winners and losers side, all went 2-0. And now we're starting to see game 3s, game 5s. So we've had 2 5-game sets back to back already. Winners finals was a 4-game set. Nothing can tell us what's going to happen in Grand. We don't even know who's going to be there yet. This is the set to tell it.
It's unknowable. It's unpredictable. But I'm predicting a heavy chance of bubble. Off the howl, off the rail, gonna follow up with it, commit to the smash, and an even bigger boot for the balcony break.
You saw how far away that wall broke? The splat contribution cannot be understated.
Now in the round 2, we only have one more break to really worry about with the floor, and then after that, full gold everything. On the grab though, here we go. 35 damage to start us off with, and JoeCrush not letting up off the gas anytime soon. Pistons hit again, down stomp and the rise.
You say that there's only one break that we're really worried about, but there's an entire arena full of breaks for us to be worried about here. And when you're dealing with the up forward 1, oh no, never mind. Not even gonna get a chance to see it. Joe is clearly gonna close this one out.
Okay, stacks on stacks, racks on racks, blasts on blasts. At least for JoeCrush, here on set point in losers final. Let's get it.
Sheesh. Okay, forward 1 plus 2. Joe does not have an explodable wall to his back. That's to his boon.
Off the explosion. Now for LighScrap, it's just a mix-up game. Get the splat. Most importantly, get another teleport for your troubles. Number 2 on the board with these exploders.
Nice confirm. Yeah, 1-2. Another one. 24-second. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see.
Okay, 2-1. Tried it off your elbow tap, but not here.
Can he go the distance? Go all 12 rounds.
Double overhead. Not like that, though. Still, big boot. And a 2-1. That is a Jack 8 tombstone pile driver.
Is that the pyramid driver that they spoke of?
I believe
What?
faded in Legend Beater.
Oh no! Oh, no launch! No heat dash?
But the kip up.
All right.
We gotta
got
punish.
that heat smash though. And there it is. Railed straight into grand finals. We got it. Shake my hand. Bet.
Bet.
I'll see you.
I'll see you
All
when
right.
I see you.
You will. Let's hit it. All right, Yakushima to get us started. Oh my God, I thought it was Steve for a second. It was the blonde hair. For a second, I didn't hear the Italian. But seeing Shadow back on the Claudio, we like that. Down forward 2 from Claudio, getting the first counter hit start. By the way, chat, trivia. Do you know what Claudio's down forward 2 is called? We'll talk about it later.
Oh, goody. Dora the Explorer Foxhound style, but let's get it though. Blue chip, activate. Right now, Shadow, we can clean with it. Have to watch out for clap. Not to make some noise too. Down forward 2, denied.
Missed the punish on it though. Beyblade spin, forward 1 plus 2 times 2. Star burst. What are we gonna do? We're gonna finish it with a running 2 into another one? Not quite. They'll finish it though.
All right, have to make some adjustments, especially leading into it. Probably tell JoeCrush, maybe expecting the Zafina. Nah, we got Claudio instead. And most certainly had the backhand from hell. Okay.
Gee. Okay. Joe finally getting his chance to let the combos rock. He likes that spike more. Oh my god, he basically got the entire heat smash off that.
And with the railgun too, added option, down back one. A lot of these low posts going forward though. Double clap. JoeCrush, 1 round.
Chat saying this is neo-noir Barry Allen. This is deep cuts that we're working with for these customs.
Super specific. I don't think I've read that point of Flashpoint yet in DC, for being honest.
Ooh, the fake edge. Fashion.
Gun.
4 for 4. We got the counter hit. Guarantee and the stars.
Uh-oh. Run up. And a heat engage. The pressure too, especially off a big boot again. Really closing the gap over range 0.
Ooh. Counter trade in Joe's favor. The stars ain't the only thing that's bursting out here. Sheesh.
Okay, perhaps the stars aren't aligned just yet. Shadow Twin, is he trying to find it? Understandably so. It's been a lot of low pokes, but no. Running knee, counter damage. You just take a step back real quick. Big boot, denied again, but down back one with the pickup.
Notice that Shadow's not really engaging with the string mixed up 50-50s, not sitting and waiting and ducking or anything like that. Ooh, you tried to punish. Respect it, but too far away. You didn't get the dash deep enough.
Okay, in enemy territory though. Watch out for it, especially just off the low board like that one. Flex on him. No noise at least anytime soon. Not on the Starburst either.
Full frame punish, interesting. Ooh, sidestep, duck, got hit by the programmed uppercut. You don't have heat, don't have time. Oh my god, pressing.
Bubble, fly over. Joe! Understandable. Take flight, depart immediately over to your left, and JoeCrush through that, and the time out. 1 up against Shadow.
Classic. Classic. Now, Shadow likes to do this for us. He likes to give us one character when he's in Winner's Side Grand Finals. Let the reset rock should the stars align for it. Should the opponent have enough gumption, enough chutzpah, gravitas in their game plan to be able to get over that, and then come back out with the Zafina or Claudio, vice versa. Let's see if that's what takes place.
Okay, so no character swap. We're still sticking off the Claudio. Still getting sound off a down forward 2 though, and you want to follow it up. Close the gap. Off the windup. Blue spark it. JoeCrush with the drill off the wall. Try to get shoulder tackle.
Dang, even in the long range. Sheesh, running 2. That was like 50% off like 3 buttons.
Again. Down stop. Shocker. But no shoulder tackle. Instead, full expenditure off a heat. Big boot. And even bigger elbow. Duck right under. Get the burst.
Running 1+2 there for that little bit of extra damage. Not that you needed it. Back dash in the down forward. 2s are heat seeking.
And with a drill follow-up, shoulder tackle. And the guaranteed wall spot to follow up with it again. Back to back, wall to wall, snap up. 4-2, it's not just yet, but with the railgun, that's still some good damage.
I think the 4-4-4 punish, not quite there. Shadow does still have life left. The Starburst Shoryuken pops in.
And the 9-hit piece to follow up with it. Slide over, burst.
Not quite enough damage. Still had the Starburst on the end. And down 4 to finish it out. Shadow looking to equalize.
Uh-oh, with that lariat though, that's still a lot of trouble headed Shadow's way. JoeCrush.
Wow.
With the drill, seed planter. I'm not talking pumpkin. Zucchini should be in season at least.
What are we on? Oh my god, eating the cucumber on that one.
Okay, snap kick with the 3, flex on him, but from that range, Shadow, full punish off the run up immediately. Trying to launch up a double fist?
He's on fire! Slam dunking on him. Yes, sir.
It's 1-1. Grand finals already getting heated. I absolutely expect this to go back and forth. There's no way Stern's a runaway, and anytime soon will be funny, but not like that.
This one's heating up. I can see it
Okay.
here. It was looking like a runaway for a second there, but Shadow, of course, always available for an adaptation to run it back. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. The stars ain't the only thing that's bursting tonight.
Get ready for the next
All right.
battle.
Off of Sanctum? I'm trying to think. Really only one wall break to kind of consider yourself with. Down below, it's a balcony break, kind of. Semi-wall, whatever. Regardless of that, JoeCrush and Shadow 1-1. Still a bit of a ways to go, especially if you're on Joe's side here.
Yo, my boy Winged Region in the chat, catching the references. Boom shakalaka, yes sir. Oh, that one you were definitely close enough for the launch punish.
And off your heat engage, just a lot really being wasted on Shadow's side right now. Joe, we're just putting you through the ringer, especially after make some noise. And with the full railgun blast, okay.
Bro.
Maybe wall running 2 might not have been the best option.
Yikes. Look at all of this wall carry that you still have the ability for. Still didn't get there. Ground slash Nova. Ducking.
Elbow tap. Hey, I saw the momentary flanks, but with that, absolutely headed to our second floor. And I'll rip this fast. Round 2, what's our start options?
Oh, damn, I thought he was going to get the pickup. We all did. Punish. Too far away. We got 14 frame punish, though.
Uh-oh. Run again. Double jab. Seed planner. Not that low pickup. Still, you're going to get carried off this immediately with the heat engage interrupts.
Messed up the blue death fist there. The wind up.
Okay. Head tap. Smooth criminal.
Ow! I tried. I don't have the range for it. I did my best.
Me neither. If I try that, you would not be hearing from me for the next couple of days. Double tap,
Oh.
blow off the slide, smooth criminal
Another counter
again,
fake
get
edge.
that burst.
Ugh. Okay, tit for tat. No starburst.
No backhand either. Still, quick little jab, mostly that small second action.
In case you wanted to do some more armor there, I got a throw for you. And that wasn't counter hit either, so...
Okay. Trying out the running knee again. JoeCrush, flex option, but no gamma howl.
We like the last hit of the pulverizer rip. Shadow with his back to the wall. Coming up soon.
I swear you got some crazy options out of that back one from Jag. It is a little wild.
You do.
Tip for tap though. Shadow 20Z. Break out of it. Nope. Headbutt off a heat makes a noise with the flex.
Yikes. The Trinity of Pain. Shadow got the short end of the stick on that one.
You can tell JoeCrush tried to grab that. Thinking we were in range for it at least, but off the drill, full-blown Quincy arrow. And Shadow 20Z. Get the throw. Break it though.
Boom. There it goes. The Chaos Fist. Claudio down forward 2, counter hit, finds its mark, and final round for game 3.
All right, time 2-2-piece in our rounds. Trade out in damage. What running me? Also, Shadow 20Z really closing the gap on the range 0. And that shimmy game, where's our heat engager?
The Shadow shimmy into the running 2 dastardly work. Doesn't get the heat first pickup, damn shame. And a Sharber Shoryuken yet again.
And with a double backhand. Triple it up, damn near gave it to the next person, but JoeCrush there momentarily stop it.
Oh!
Duck the lariat. Another arrow off the wall.
Oh god. Didn't get the 13 frame. Got under it again. Very interesting how often we're seeing Shadow use that exact Shoryuken option, the down back 1+2, whether he's Starburst or not. I feel like I saw it a lot versus the Gamma Howl mix. And that's kind of not what Shadow is usually known for. Shadow's really known for mixing up his retaliation options, but I feel like I've seen it at least 3 times already in this set that he's using it in that situation.
Right, it's more than what you would really expect. I mean, like you said, with Shadow, not exactly the type of person to be able to pop with that or really just do it in the first place. But still, it's working, it's effective, and at least especially against Jack Abe right now, Joe has really been getting pinged by it 9 times out of 10. So we're noticing. So we're noticing.
Noticing. Punishment.
Lions get it though. Down stop. Duck the big boot. That's even bigger damage heading on the side of Shadow 20Z right now. To again carry it over.
We want that wall. Ooh, off axis. Doesn't mean a damn thing.
Goodness. Fast start to an even faster round. Now just going for a lot of these low forward pokes off the side of JoeCrush here. Duck it. Down back 1. Explode.
2. 4 forward 1 plus 2. I don't know why I said running through there. Joe not looking to get this wall break immediately, but he wants it soon.
With the machine gun funk, and then he's gonna follow it up just off the doubles. JoeCrush saying, listen, fast rounds are cool. I asked if the cooler absolutely for you. Maybe not off a down forward 2 there though.
Boom. We got punishment ready for you.
Uh-oh, slide, Quincy arrow. Most importantly, able to guarantee just a wall break. Already 2 also, and off a burst.
Perfect. Had enough time to be able to get Starburst and stay safe. Joe pushes Shadow back. Got drilled. Not the perfect space for the wall combo, though.
It's not in the moment, and still, this is a lot of pressure to your way. JoeCrush, double fisted again. Lead into it. Off the flex exploder.
Interessante. JoeCrush running away with game 2.
Uh-oh.
3, 4. I can't count.
I can't. I didn't really do good at math in community college.
Oh! Miss input. Didn't get Starburst. Most important part of it.
Duck it right under. Lead into it off your punish though. Could have been a nasty orbital straight into heat engage, but nah. JoeCrush. Take it to the wall, especially just off your windup.
You letting it rip. Man, I ain't seen somebody get drilled up against the wall so much since they quit that ID stuff on in Florida. Lord have mercy. Holy! Does not get the rest of the combo. That's a damn shame. But still came off of it with a duck and punish from the 4-3. And we got game 5. Of course. Of course.
2-2 tied. Absolutely getting a stage swap here. If it ends up being Sanctum for a 3rd time, funniest opportunity imaginable.
Could be, could be. They say it's rigged. They say that they want some characters to, some stages to be seen more often than others and stuff. Can we get some Genmaji Temple? I feel like we have not seen Genmaji Temple a single time.
Can we get Seaside? I don't think we've seen that, I don't want to say all day, but it's been a hot minute.
Ready for the next battle.
Oh my god.
Duelist in chat says, if this resets, you finish the breath. Duelist said, I gotta go to sleep. Losing the S out of TNS.
Tampa sometimes sleeps. TSS. Actually, that wouldn't make sense.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
That back 3-3 counter hit starting to come back in. Yo, Mad Dog and Mishima, good to see you. It's the homie Asher Rock with me this evening.
Nice to meet you. Okay, got the perfect round though on the board. Shadow, not necessarily saying running away with it, but still that's a lot of momentum to lead in with it. Tried back 3-3 again. Nope.
Yeah, but Joe's just gonna let that run off his back like water off a duck's back. But it's a big one. It's all gonna be about the Oki here.
Yeah, has a 12-hit piece lead. Most importantly, though, into a calculated low parry. Clap makes a noise. JoeCrush off a double flex. Now really having to be considered about wall and the drill.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're so lucky you were able to get off of that. Okay. Broke through the armor.
Uh-oh. Big boot. That could have been such a risky kip-up. Still
It
is.
is.
Still dead.
Full crouch mix from Jack at range 0 is more real than 90% of this game. I'll tell you what.
It's real. It's scary. It happens to the best of us. Down back one, trying to follow it up, though. JoeCrush can do so much, especially Shadow 20Z. Off, burst, rise, running knee.
Wow. Big counter. And I think that's a back 3 we saw earlier. It's a move I don't see quite as often. Running. Dang, the Shagohod again. Big programmed metallic hug. And Joe on reset point.
Uh-oh, here we go. Joe on reset point, but Shadow trying to find set and tournament point. He's getting real dastardly if you squint. Trying to get up a 1-1-2, but even then, gets slammed off a blue spark and the wind-up.
That button was 4-3+4. Appreciate you, Vemine Easy. Also, it was good to chop it up with you at Combo Breaker. Back to the action, though. Joe trying to go for that small stuff with the pokes. He's in and out, rushing down, and yet also giving space. Sheesh!
Uh-oh, it's just been mostly small poke damage coming in from JoeCrush. I need to start seeing some of that big Tekken, though. Heat engage. We still have Starburst at least active. Can't break the armor, though. Just off the heat for heat.
That's crazy. Shadow just now remembering that down 4-3 of the button.
Uh-oh, we lost the heat, though. We still have range art available as well as the stars aligning. With 9 seconds left, though, funniest opportunity would be just Joe flying out of here. Mostly defensive, though. 4 seconds.
Lord
way.
have mercy. 12% to 12%. And the double KO in this situation gave 1 round apiece when they weren't both tied up. So yes, indeedly dang do. We got ourselves a reset for all of you. Another 3 games minimum. Go to sleep, duelist. You earned it.
Yes, Medina, we going through this again. That happened to us twice today. What are the odds?
It's Joe. The odds are when Joe is in loser sides of grand finals, he will reset the bracket. Those are the odds. Like I can't remember the last time that did not happen.
Get ready for the next battle.
So we tied it. Finally, we get a change of pace here. No more Sanctum. Chat, we're on C-side. I better see some dance emotes in the dang sidebar. It's such a banger. This is how I imagine my summer will sound like this year.
Song of the summer. It could be. My Asthma Bearer. And as we predicted, back on the Zafina, you have succeeded in getting past the priest. Now you got to get to the queen.
On the low parry to watch out for, but still, it's Zafina to worry about. Another low, especially leading in off the slide 4. Azazel Claw, though. We got that denied. Launch instead. Make some noise.
Yup, the squid hands are absolutely launch punishable. Don't forget that one, chat. Ra 103.
Whoa!
Yup. Oh, okay. Wasn't anything guaranteed off of that one, I guess. Whiff in the back 1+2, but still have plenty of time to keep it rocking.
Especially out of stance. Let's stay rocking here. Shadow 20Z. Low stalagmites. Big punish, though, just off a drill here from JoeCrush. And follow it up, even bigger boot. Drill again. Drill 3 times. Making food for your troubles, especially just off a full burst.
Uh-oh. Extending 2-4. Are we finishing it out here? Of course. Going mid. Down 4-1. Yep, we're in for the long haul tonight, y'all.
Hey, listen, I got nothing to do tomorrow. Actually, I do have a final tomorrow, but we can lock it in. We can absolutely lock it in off a punish.
You don't need to sleep.
I kind of do. That
boy.
finals 30% of my grade.
Yo, the dirty bubble whiffs.
That's unfortunate. Even then, flail off the arms. That's some counter damage. Big launch. And a tornado to boot with it here. JoeCrush. Nice. Heat engage.
I have not seen this pickup. Nasty work. Getting the rocket uppercut after the windmill trade. Okay, you learn something new every day.
You really do. I'm in college. I learn something new almost every hour. Attacking more so. Now punish off the Azazel Claw. Now just trying to slam it up, especially with the back elbow.
We're noticing a lot more consistent punishment with some of these longer range pushback buttons from Joe.
Uh-oh. I'm trying to knock that 2-1. We do so much here. Shadow. Another round finally off the board. Final round here.
Okay. Hey, that's kind of crazy that back three didn't hit the tarantula. Oh, good though.
It happens. Trying to put down for 1. No.
Come at me, bro. Uh-oh.
Why?
Not like that.
Uh-oh. Definitely not like that. Back it up, I say. Double stomps, and of course you want to shock the ground with it.
Push back. Forward 1+2 from that range is nasty work. Doesn't heat engage down forward 4-1. Oh, that did more damage than I thought it was going to do. And he wasn't even rage.
Straight demolition. JoeCrush, trying to eyeball it. Read it. He's so far looking clean in this grand finals reset.
And just like that, Joe, earlier on you asked, could we see Joe come back from a loser side run like this? And I said, it's Joe. Yes, he can.
Yeah.
He has, and he will.
It's like, surely we never seen this, but no, it's Joe. But
Yo,
no, it's Joe.
Real quick, I want to shout out my man in the chat there, TK Cull. Long ago in a galaxy far, far away, I needed some Tekken coaching, and there was a Tekken coaching Discord, and TK Cull shouted me out and said, hey man, you need some coaching? He gave me some information that I still use today, not just in-game, but on commentary as well. So big shout outs to the boy TK Cull. He plays some Street Fighter as well if you guys are interested in checking out his stuff.
You know what? I will check that out. Thank you for the recommendation. I will look into that, twin. All right, let's get into it though. Fast fashion. Shadow 20Z already with a round on the board. But now, launch.
Ducking under, getting the wall standing 1. Oki time. Time for fun.
And with the heat engage, drilling him. Shadow Bash, of course, the big boot to follow up with. Counter trade damage though. JoeCrush momentarily able to pick it back up. Flex, and still with the smash.
It's just like they can't allow a no round brown. It's unheard of from these two. The momentum just can't mount. They don't allow each other to have that. But the explosive moments like the windmill from downtown happening everywhere.
Oh goodness. And two to hit you for your troubles like that one. Full jack body press. Some big damage heads your way. 35 might be minuscule, but even then, that's a lot you can do.
As my bear, oh, do we get pickup? She do. Look at all the heat that we have still as well as the anathema. We got more 13 frame punish. Joe can still kill here. He's just trying to be careful not to swing into heat.
Be very considerate. Maybe not like that. Shadow 20Z saw the opportunity, took it. Punish. Straight death here. Another round up. Now I'm trying to figure it out, especially just leading off a side step, flex, and the back blast.
Uh-oh. Docking? Getting hit by the underground Azazel. Shadow 20Z trying to even up the game count and gave us game 5. No launch punish, but he engaged pretty good too.
And able to break through dirty bubble like that. Watch out for the railgun though. He's JoeCrush. Flex on him again, but nah, we interrupt that. More stalagmites just off ground.
Pushing Shadow back into the corner. Not too worried about it. Plus on plus. Damn, the up forward 3. What a call out. Knew that Joe was just going to keep running those long startup options. And there we go. All of that. And here we are. We're now in game 3. We could see another game 5. We've now had, so far, 3 game 5s back to back to back. Could we see 4?
We're going to be here for a minute. I will most certainly guarantee you that we will be here for a minute. I'm not complaining about it. But for those in the chat wondering, can I go to bed early? No. You're watching Tekken. You're staying up.
I like this conversation we're having in chat right now. Who has the best looking combos?
King. I'm not biased. What do you mean?
King has pretty cool combos. I like Armor King combos.
Yo, Armor King combos have sauce. That is some extra spice that I wouldn't even expect at anyone else.
I like Armor King combos. Yoshi combo looks cool too when you use Flash, I feel like. But other than that, I feel like most Yoshi combos are kind of sauceless.
Sauceless? Uh-oh.
Just the combos, right?
Just the okay. Everything else has sauce. For sure. Speaking of sauce, though, JoeCrush and Shadow 20Z back into it. Same stage, mind you, but hey, I'm not complaining. Off that elbow tap. Flex. Heat engage.
Heat burst gets the aerial. Not the rest of the wall, though. Scrambles galore. Shadow 20Z not overextending. Still coming out on top.
Immediate round start heat engage to follow up with it, though. But now, up down one that JoeCrush is really trying to get into the low poke game. Stalagmites to hit again. So much just off a stance with the interrupts.
You can see how Joe is choosing his options very carefully for interruption, but still not being able to get the flow. And just many such cases versus the Tarantula stance.
And with a full Azazel burst. Shadow 20Z in round 3. We got 2 so far. But JoeCrush, listen, never say never. Trying to poke out range 0 like that with the flex and immediately off your launch.
Haven't seen that one in a while, but dropped him on the combo is tragic work. Walking, doesn't get the sidestep block, just blown up with a bubble. Oh my god.
It's out of stance. Watch out. It's a whole spider. I don't think we have newspaper big enough to be able to squash that. But nah, snap back it again. Especially just off a backflash, just with the flex though. Seed planner.
Stay on the ground for me. Thank you very much. I'll take that bubble straight to the bank for the bloodbath. 1+2 there. Interesting.
Okay. Round 3. Off the run up though. Watch out. I was expecting down back 1 off of that immediately, for being honest.
Yeah, down back 1 is really not been happening quite as much from Joe. Notice full crouch down back 1 because it's the longer range, and you need the longer range if you're in this matchup. It's Zafina backdash.
Considerably so. And the range game right now, working a little too well. Off a close range, end it with your seed planner. JoeCrush taking it to final round again.
Ooh, and I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Oh, the dirty bubble gets evaded by the 1-4. What?
Uh-oh. So now we're kicking up spice levels we haven't seen in a hot minute here. Now if you are to Zafina, back 1. JoeCrush though, wall bounce, denied! A full helping of Azazel right at your front door. Shadow 20Z kicks it up 2-1 in grand finals.
$1 straight into the matcherino to pop us on an uneven number. 301. marisleepi did all of that so you could just make it uneven, Duelist.
Duelist? That's not cool. Now why did you have to? You could have made it 302. You could have made it 306. 3-on-1 though? Uneven.
It's not even a prime number. It's divisible by 43 and 7. Which are 2 prime numbers. That's even grosser. God, I hate that.
I'm agreeing only because I forgot about my prime numbers. I don't do math no more. I'm an art history major.
You're gonna. Okay, never mind. Well, let me stop. You're gonna get me in coach mode here.
I'm rage baiting. Don't worry about it.
Clearly, it's working.
Get into it though. JoeCrush for Shadow 20Z. Beating 2-1 so far. Opportunity to flip it though.
Yo was winning the
Double
boxing
pistols.
match right there for a second, but when it got back to range 2, range 3, Shadow turned it back on.
Pressing buttons though. Tried it? No down forward 2 to be seen at least just yet, but Azazel out in full force. Big boot again. Down stomping.
Oh, down forward 2 getting under the 2 jab. Oh, but too far away. A little shimmy on it. And Shadow just needs 2 more bubbles to take it.
Man, mix-ups at a Scarecrow? Well, it's more likely than you think. Very careful here. Off your flex in turn.
Ooh.
Get the flail. And get the
Aggressive.
pickup too, just off the 3?
Yeah, ma'am. On the wall. Vroom.
Uh-oh, shoulder bash. Watch out off your wall though. Shadow 20Z, no choice though. Respond off an immediate heat engage. Dirty bubble.
Ooh. Dang, 4-2 on that got you 50 damage. Pretty nice. Even
Oh
that
my
long
goodness.
range. Look at that pushback. That was crazy.
Right, you see how scary it is to just keep you trapped in a corner like this. Shadow 20Z, heat gone, a lot of great life.
Ooh.
Had the great life left
Wow.
back to get. And JoeCrush just fully denies it off a range.
He won the spacing game there 100%. S+ tier on it. And then backdash down forward 2, caught Shadow pressing.
Oh my god, even though you think you're safe on the ground, machine gun funk, if that's not there to stop you, the drill absolutely is. Full crouch down back 1-2.
We saw enough of full crouch down back 1-1-1. He's let it rip enough times that now he can let the low rip in this higher risk, higher reward situation.
This is a nasty situation. Let's be very real about him. Shadow 20Z, still have it active. Off Azazel also. Backhand expecting off a wake up. But now JoeCrush is there. Still got
back
slammed
dash.
again.
That's just what we were talking about earlier. Down back 1, not good enough. It has to
No.
be the longer range.
Unfortunate, but now Shadow 20Z here in Grand Finals on set. Tournament point. Now backhand again, full burst off of Azazel. Now just off a stance, burst forward and JoeCrush, a very snappy turnaround.
Joe really being aggressive here, but 1 down back, 1 too many. It's Oki time. What we doing for breakfast? Jalapenos? Plenty of it. Sauce?
Uh-oh. Nothing sauceless about this one, especially off a stance. Duck it. Punish off a wall standing 4 to follow up, but JoeCrush cannot tank the claws, and Shadow 20Z is your TNS Tekken 8 number 119 champion.